Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well, my friends. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, and give it a bloody good subscribe. Where the hell have you been if you've never been here before? Welcome. It's game day. It's game day. West Ham going away to St Mary's, 2 p.m. kickoff, and we'll be bringing you the team news as soon as it's released, the watch along, and then there'll be a sort of review show afterwards. As always, hope you are all safe and well. Myself and Anton, we're here bright and early, giving you our predicted 11 as well as your predicted 11. Unfortunately, we'll see. Maybe they might be similar, but it seems that there's a little bit of a sniffles going around, it seems. And I just want to quell the rumour that it's me. I have not given Zuma, Antonio, anyone the flu. I haven't, or others. I think I've got a sinus infection. Hashtag pray for us. Anyway, I hope you're safe and well. Matt's going to be on later on, as well as Anton. I may have to quickly drop out for it 1 minute because I'm just waiting for a cake to be baked. First world problems. Anyway, hope you're all safe. Well, are you buzzing for today? Are you buzzing for the game? That's what we want to know, because I bloody well am. I bloody well am. I'm excited. Can we make it 4 wins? 4 wins? Is it 4 wins? No, 5 wins. 5 wins. I don't know. Matt, how you doing, man? You all right?
I'm good. I made it. I'm late, but we're...
Oh, God, it's the ill two.
I'm on the up now. I'm past my head.
Oh, you're on the up, yeah. I'm all right. Mrs. Budden reckons I've got a sinus infection now, but apart from that. And we just want to confirm, me and Matt have not given Zuma, Antonio, anyone else the sniffles. Just wanted to get that out of the way.
No. I had the dreaded C word again.
C-O-V, not the other C word. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, God, gee, that's a bit of a bombshell for at 10 to 2 on a Sunday. Jesus. Yeah, no, it's not nice, is it? It's make sure you're washing your hands again, because it's went up a third apparently over the last week.
It's on the rise again. I can confirm that.
Oh, I can confirm that it's on the rise because Matt's got it. Oh, he had it, but anyway, he's getting better. Team news hopefully very, very soon. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's possibly based on the latest news from the likes of X and various others. It may be a slightly different team than we're probably assuming, particularly in the centre-back positions. But I don't know, man.
I'm going to guess Kira's there.
Yeah, I think that's the precaution. I think he's basically been put. I think he's been put into isolation on his own, although he hasn't got anything wrong with him. By the sounds of it, Zuma had the sniffles and went on isolation. But I think it's one of those situations there where no one really knows what someone's got until the test results come back. So it was like Antonio had the sniffles, and so I think it's like right, let's just get everyone in the separate rooms and solitary confinement. And it's a good point Moyes made actually in the press conference in the embargo bit about with COV on the rise. It's going to be, with so many games coming up, it's crazy, isn't it? And so, anything that happens, it's going to really throw everything in the. It's going to all the scheduling is going to go out the window, isn't it? Absolutely out the window, man.
Especially with the World Cup round the corner. I mean, what is going to happen with that?
Oh God, I just don't know, man. Do not know. Right, so we've got a chat. We've got Budgie. Good afternoon to you. Let's go for a 2-0 win today. Let's bloody well. So I'm looking forward to seeing Rice and Sucha get centre back today. Oh, yeah. Toby's in the chat. Good to see you, man. Is it true Winston Reid has re-signed due to CB shortages? I don't think so.
They flew out retirement.
Can you talk about your rugby move, and were you a hooker? That's from Daniela. I imagine you mean the rugby position rather than a lady of the night. The answer is I did play hooker once, but then I moved to fly off and an inside centre. There we go. Thank you. Go at them from the start instead of sitting back. Indeed. They'll be doing a ring around roses instead of warming up and all falling down. Yep. It's the common cold and flu, says Daniela. There we go. Cresswell, Rice, Kira, Johnson, hopefully. I don't want Sufa playing. It's too slow for Premier League nowadays. I think it's too slow for the Premier League nowadays. I think so.
Saying about too slow, I mean, there is always the chance that we can end up playing someone like Ogbonna if he's starting to set back.
Well, the thing is, he went off injured, though, didn't he? So he went off his knee on the Thursday, didn't he? And Dawson went off with a dead leg. I think Dawson's probably more likely to play than Ogbonna, because Dawson's had a dead leg apparently for quite a lot of the season already, and you know he gets injured, but he keeps on playing. I just don't understand how he keeps going. The man is, was he 32, 30, 31, something like that. He's just got this resilient body which just gets injured, and just keeps going. Absolutely love him. Absolutely love it. What's he said? No, it's all right. Oggy would have to be in a wheelchair to play today. Oof. Really, Peter? In a wheelchair? God, how would that work on VAR? How would that work? How would it work?
That would just
exactly. Is it the back wheel, the front wheel? Oh, I don't know.
The hand is sticking off the back.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. Where's the arm? Because if you do that, then the sleeve will be further forward than the rest of the body. Oh dear, crazy times. Yep, should have team news in about 3 or 4 minutes. What are you thinking today, Matty? What are you thinking, mate?
You know what? Before last season, we had been one of Southampton's bogey teams. Like, they always lost to us.
Yeah.
They did have Brozier last year, which they don't have this year. They haven't had a particularly good start. I mean, there's talks of a Southampton side, like Southampton team, that if they lose today, that could be in dumb.
I know, we could get another person left. We could get another person sacked. Very impressive.
So it shows you where their confidence is at. So if more than anything, I'll just be telling them, look, even if you don't feel confident, just just go out there and just hit them from the off. But it sounds like they are really a bit like Wolves. They're struggling. They're young. They're quite a young side as well. They've got quite a lot of, they seem to be doing this thing of just rinsing through Man City's and Chelsea's academies for all their best young.
Yeah, it's a weird thing they do, isn't it? With that, there's you think after a while it's like, well, the trouble is they had such a strong academy, didn't they, for so long? They had the likes of Gareth Bale and Walcott and some really good players coming through the academy, and now they just seem to be poaching the Man City academies and Chelsea academies to try and fill their squads up now. It's a strange thing.
Like 18 to 22.
Yeah.
It's almost like they just turn up to the like Man City and go, we need a left back between 18 and 22, and we've got about 12 million. Who can we have?
What you got? Yeah, what you got?
Yeah, you can have this one. Because it's not even like
down the back of
the
the sofa.
I recognise.
Yeah, it's a strange one. It's a strange one. I think with the.
I do know that it's either one of their like chief scouts now or like the head of their academy or whatever at Southampton. I think it came from Man City. So he's sort of got an inside track, and anyone that's he thinks is going to be decent, that he's got to, we'll get them in, because they're not going to make it a Man City, but they could pull up 3 series day, because it's not the same.
They have that unpredictability, haven't they? As a side, sometimes it just all works, and then they just are like. There was a period last season, wasn't there, where they were firing all cylinders. They were doing fantastic, and then they went completely off the boil with exactly the same squad.
Not the same style of play, but it does remind me of Burnley.
Great shout.
Because they'd always go through for the years. They'd always go through a big spell where they didn't win for like 10 games. Everyone's like, "Oh, is this the end of Daesh?" And they just need that one result, if it's a point or a win, and that kick them on. And then they go like 10 games unbeaten. Southampton the same. But Southampton seems, especially the last couple of years, have either had a really good start to the season, like a good 12 games, 13 games, and then die off, or they seem to struggle at the start, then they get that one result that turns it, and then they kick on again. They can't seem to find consistency, whereas this season it seems to have been they're not having a good start at all.
No, you're totally right, man. They just haven't. It's like it's usually for some of these teams, it's the good start keeps them throughout instead of going down, and so they have this good start at the beginning of the season.
The team is in.
The team is in.
Yeah.
Right, Matt. Can you quickly go through the team? Because I need to take a cake out of the oven. It's not a euphemism. I actually do have to take it. You go through the team, and I'll get it ready.
All right. So the team is in. In goal is Fabianski. A back four of Soufal, Ben Johnson, Kira, and Creswell. It could be a back five because Emerson's playing. So it could be wing back. Soufal and Emerson could be playing wing back, and then Johnson, Kira, and Creswell was 3 centre backs. Got Bryson, Souček, Holding, and then Bowen, Paqueta, and Scamacca. So I don't. Maybe because of the lack of experienced centre backs, we may be going to a back five. Maybe I was thinking maybe because he's like Johnson, like it's there's no Creswell's not exactly a commanding authoritative centre back. Neither is Johnson. It's so we could be playing a back five.
We could be.
So
I don't think we are. I don't think we are. I don't think we are though.
Southampton, Johnson, Kieran, Creswell. The way West Ham have listed it themselves normally gives you away, and it does sort of list it as
a
back four. But you've got Rice and Soucek in front, but then you've either got Bowen on the left wing, Paqueta in the middle, and Emerson. Sorry, Bowen on the right wing, Paqueta in the middle, and Emerson on the left wing.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. Front. Yeah.
Or is it because we haven't got really any centre backs that are we going back to the wing back system?
Yeah, it's a position. And
Emerson as wing back, and then you've got Johnson, Creswell, and Johnson, Kira, and Creswell as the centre backs. Kira playing in the middle, Creswell and Johnson either side, and then Bowen could go like a 5-2-1-2 sort of thing that we sort of played in Europe the other night.
Could be.
Like Paqueta sort of plays, and then Bowen and Scamacca playing up front.
Yeah,
it's Bowen playing either side of Scamacca.
Maybe. Yeah. Let me.
The way I look at it looks like a sort of like a 3-5-1-2. So you'd have the fullbacks, the wing backs, we say, the back three, the wing backs, the two centre mids, and then sort of Paqueta playing in the hole behind Bowen and Scamacca.
Yeah.
So you get your width from the fullbacks.
The wing backs. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just trying to put it together quickly on my PowerPoint, and then we can then discuss. We
know we're short of players today, so we're back to the double goalkeeper on the bench.
We all love a double goalkeeper on the bench, right? So if we do, let's have a quick look. So let's share my screen. So that's in terms of how the team is listed by West Ham. That's how it's listed. So you've got the back four with obviously with a three with Paqueta on the left. That may be to provide support for maybe Walker Peters, because obviously something we're not very good at is defending against pace. Emerson's quite pacey, so maybe because you'd assume someone like Fornals would have taken the Emerson role, but no is the answer. Yeah, it's a strange one. As you said, we could
maybe it's a back three, almost like a 3-4-1-2.
Yeah,
which basically three back.
Yeah,
and Emerson giving you the options on the wing.
Yeah, we'll do it live. We can do it, and it's live. So yeah, we could go a back three. This is poor Fabianski. I'll sort this out. Right, so we've got a back three, kinda.
Yeah,
and then you reckon
playing the same depth as the Soufal and Emerson played up alongside Rice and Soke.
Yeah.
And then Bowen, I don't know, either you have Paqueta and either Paqueta and Bowen playing either side of.
That's why, because there's nothing on the left. So that's why I think he's a back four. He's a back four with Emerson playing that wide position, unless you tuck
Paqueta into the middle. Yeah, and you with Bowen up front, and it is like that.
Yeah. Or he just does that and just cuts in.
Whatever
it's something which Southampton would have no clue of what we're playing against, because we have no clue what position we're playing against.
If we have no idea what we're playing, then at least that they haven't got a clue what we're playing.
Yeah.
We still have some options on the bench, even though it's two goalkeepers.
Yeah, we do have options on the bench. On the bench, we've got, as you said, let me bring it up on the bench. No, I don't want to show the Twitter. We move that. So on the bench, we have, as Matt said, we've got Areola, Darren Randolph for that double up front goalkeeper approach. Fornals, Antonio, Lanzini, Downs, Ogbonna, Benrahma, Coventry. That ain't a bad bench, bar the two goalkeepers. In all honesty.
Obviously, Zuma's not been risked. He's still being isolated.
Yeah.
Maybe because they're worried it could be COVID. Possibly, I don't know if you saw Antonio and Callum Wilson do their little podcast, don't they?
Yeah.
And Antonio was talking about it, and he was like, he was ill last weekend. Like, he didn't want to come off the bench against Wolves. And he was like, I was aching all over. I was ill in the morning. They pumped me up with electrolytes and energy drinks and threw me out there for 20 minutes. He goes, but then I was in bed for 2 days. I
just like everyone else, mate. You know, that's the thing that really winds me up.
Maybe the cover worried that actually, because maybe they just thought, oh, he's a bit under the weather, right?
Yeah.
And we'd fill him with some electrolytes, get his vitamin C up, put some energy drinks to be all right.
Yeah.
And he played the game and he did all right and he scored. And then, of course, like he said, the next day, he then woke up Monday morning and literally spent 2 days in bed. And then maybe the cover going, oh, well, with the older Rona on the rise. And as soon as Zuma starts sniffling, oh, no, get him away. And like you said, with Dawson's dead leg.
Well, the thing is, it's this definition between colds and COVID, isn't it, really? And I think at the moment, you know, everyone's sort of in the same boat, I think. They don't necessarily know what it is, so they'd rather be safe than sorry, isn't it?
But the common cold is now listed as one of the symptoms. That's the worst bit.
It's like everything's a common
cold. They just blanket covered it now that any illness, just get a test.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I spelled Coventry wrong. So always some smart ass who's like, who's Coventry?
Who's Coventry? Yeah.
Oh.
Who is this Coventry?
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's.
I'll tell you what, though. What I would say is that you're right. If we're not playing, that's why I think it has to be back five. Because Emerson's there. Because if we're not playing a back five, he's got Benrahma and Fornals on the bench.
Yeah, there's options on the bench.
Personally, again, I think Benrahma earned the right to start. If you're playing, if you're playing a three across behind the striker, Benrahma had a very good game on Thursday, and he should be starting. Equally, if you're worried about the defensive output, well, you can play Fornals.
I think
the game at left wing back the other.
I think if we were playing at home, then Benny would be playing left wing.
So that's the only reason I think maybe it is a back five. You know, we played it the other night, even the home game we played it. So it's not entirely foreign. You know, there is some sort of understanding that we do know how to play it.
Yeah. And it's adaptable. It's adaptable, isn't it? You can.
We just said you can back 3 different formations you can play with the players available. So
yeah,
I mean, and like you said, you look at the second goal. Look how far Emerson got up the pitch and pulled the ball back. So you know he does offer a lot going forward, Emerson. So it could be. Looking at the Southampton team, Southampton are playing. They're going for the old school Brexit ball of a 4-4-2.
Yeah, I'm just trying to whack it up for everyone so they can see it.
So we've got Gavin Bazunu, the goalkeeper, who is the kid they brought from Man City in the summer. One of their kids. Yeah. Carl Walker-Peters at right back. Romain Brood at left back. He's the one that scored that ridiculous goal. Was it in the FA Cup against us last?
Yeah.
He scored that banger from like 25 yards in the top corner. It's the only goal he's ever scored. Mohamed Said. It's not. It's Salisu.
Salisu, yeah.
And this must be another kid. It's got to be. Armel Bella Kochau is the other centre back.
Well, there we go. So Skolmaker's got to be rubbing his hands today, doesn't he?
Elianusi and Joe Aribo at right wing and left wing. Joe Aribo, I like. He's done quite well for Rangers.
Good play, yeah.
Midfield 2 of James Ward-Prowse and Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Yeah, well, I think Nathan Miles will drop in, won't he? When he'll drop into that CDM role if they need it. He's got the ability to go on to both.
I like Maitland-Niles. I'm not sure what his actual position is. I don't mean that disrespectfully. It's just he's played so many positions.
Yeah.
That I always think of him more as a winger, but
yeah, I know what you mean. So that's it. Yeah, obviously James Ward-Prowse is the captain. Adams and Armstrong.
Front two, yeah. Adam Armstrong, Che Adams. The only thing we've got to be thankful for is that there's no Mando Brozier to bring off the bench.
No, but there is a Duge Coletta car.
Yes, I was about to say yes, there is.
So you know exactly as Phil says. that 90 second minute equaliser or winner, you know he's coming on. You know he's coming on.
Which, the thing for me, right, is that we were interested in him, and if
Yeah.
we'd have put an offer in it again, he wouldn't have come to us because it would have been you're not guaranteed to start. You're going to be like the Cup Europe centre back. We got our first choice 2 centre backs, so he's gone to Southampton,
And he's on the
but
bench.
they've still got this kid starting the centre back instead of him.
Well, it might be one of those what's it called? One of those sort of Moisey type things where he's not ready for the Premier League yet. Maybe, I don't know. We've had the ability to play some of our players in, some of our newer players in Europe first, so they can get used to the team set up and stuff. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know.
So Bela Kotchak is a German. No, what? He's a French-born German. He was born in Paris, plays for Germany.
Yeah.
He has 9 under-21 caps, and he's made 1 first-team appearance.
And he's in.
German national team.
And he's in.
So he's in. He's 20. I said he's 20 years old. So I said he is another one of them young. He's not out of Man City though. I thought he was out of Man City. I just assumed that they bought so many Man City kids that he must.
The assumption was that he was there. Yeah. Based on that side, based on both sides there. So we've got, as I said, so there's the Southampton side and the West Ham side. We've gone through. It's ticking on the bottom there, as you can see. It looks like a back 4, but it's adaptable to maybe bring in a back 5 if need be. What are we thinking for the scores? What's our prediction? Because it's we can be very confident before 1 o'clock, and now we don't know. So let's get your score predictions. What are you going to say, Matt, based on that? What are you saying?
This has got a nervy, rightly shouldn't be on TV game written all over it.
Rightly shouldn't be on TV. There's a bigger game on at 4 o'clock. I was like,
Man City. Like sometimes, what game was it the other night? Was it Forest Villa?
Yeah.
When there was 2 goals in the first 25 minutes, and then it was absolute dross for like an hour. And everyone was just like, how has this been put on TV? Southampton looked like just a solid team. Obviously, we know Ward-Prowse have got his set-piece ability.
Yep.
They've got a bit of unknown trickery in Elanusi and Doribo, but there's nothing, like apart from Ward-Prowse, nothing really stands out to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they don't. Honestly, they haven't got anyone that really scares me. I mean, Ward-Prowse can scare us, obviously from that sort of central position. Free kicks we know is his strength, but no. I mean, East side views has gone 2-0 to Southampton, based on that side. I can't see Southampton getting 2 goals.
I don't want to say I can't. It's just. Look, it's one of these ones, right? And I know this is very Premier League cliche. It is either going to be, like I said, the most boring thing. Where they go, oh, it's going to be decided by a bit of genius or a mistake, right? Yeah. It's going to be either one of them games, or it's going to be like a frigging end-to-end 4-3 or something. Because if both teams just like, I'm not filled up with confidence in their defence. I'm certainly not feeling confidence in our defence. In which case, just both teams go for it. It depends on what shooting boots teams have got on.
Yeah.
I mean, Southampton have scored 8 goals this season. They scored the same amount of goals as we have. But they've conceded 17.
Yeah.
So, as I said 2-1 without looking at that. And on that basis, their average score is they lose 2-1. If you just take goals and games and stuff. So,
I think it's going to be one of those games where I think it's going to be the defences aren't going to run the game. It's whoever's more clinical up front, And I mean, there's someone made a comment in the chat which is quite interesting about Oggy. I mean, Oggy's on the bench. If Oggy looked more injured than Craig Dawson, if that made sense on Thursday.
He said after the game that Dawson had a dead leg, which can, in fairness, take a few days to get over.
Yeah.
Whereas he said Oggy had a tight hamstring. But maybe given his history of knee injuries, he's going to be more prone to that sort of thing. So maybe they just thought, you know what, just get him off. And maybe it's one of the ones where had it been someone that's not just come back from a serious knee injury, they probably could have gone, give it 5 minutes to see if I run it off, stretch it out and jog about. But because Dawson was available, they're like, no, get Dawson on. Just no one expected Dawson to get dead leg like 40 minutes later. Have to come off as well.
Good point. We've got so John T from Football London's done a little video. He's there now, so we'll. This might be a little bit out of date because that's before the team came out. But let's play it and get John T on. Let's see what John T's got to say.
Good morning, everyone, or probably afternoon by the time you're watching this. John T. Coleman from Football London here, ahead of Southampton versus West Ham United in the Premier League. Hammer's going really, really well since that international break last month. 4 wins in 4 in all competitions, 2 of their 3 league wins of the season coming in that time. They'll hope to make it, hope to get their 4th and their 3rd in a row in the league this afternoon when they take on the Saints side, who I think have lost their last 4 games going into this one, and West Ham I think 13th, Southampton 17th. So it's been quite a favourable run in the league on paper last couple of games, and so far they've made those fixtures count against Wolves and Fulham. So the hope is they'll do exactly that today. There is a bit of concern team news wise, however. Obviously the team won't come up for about another hour or so from recording this, but while we only know there's 2 players definitely missing in Maxwell Cornier and the FA guard, there's 5 doubts. Mikel Antonio and Kurt Zouma both missed the win over Anderlecht on Thursday night with an illness. Hopefully they'll both have recovered or be well enough.
Which they haven't.
There was hope on Antonio, and I think Zouma had a chance. It's just late calls to be made on both of them. Tilo Kehrer was rested in midweek with a knock. We don't know exactly what kind of knock it is, but a knock. Although he was pitched in training on Friday, so it's potentially good news on him. Angelo Bonner and Craig Dawson, however, both went off in that game against Anderlecht. Dawson was being rested, or I say rested, he started on the bench because of a dead leg he got in the win over Fulham. So Bonner started ahead of him. Bonner came off after about 20 minutes. I think it was a hamstring from memory. And then Craig Dawson, I think his dead leg that he had sort of flared up again in the second half. Him and Flynn Downs had gone for the same ball and collided, and I think that triggered it again. It ended up Declan Rice playing middle centre back, Emerson as the left centre back in a back 3. So it wasn't ideal, but obviously they've still got a win over Anderlecht in midweek. And the hope is that while there are as many as 7 possible missing, 5 of them are doubts, and hopefully the 5, as many of them as possible, are available to help West Ham today. So they are in good form, and hopefully they can make that count in Hampshire this afternoon. So yeah, live blog up and running on Football London as always. Plenty of updates from me throughout the day, player ratings, all that sort of thing. So stay tuned to that, and fingers crossed for a win for the Hammers.
Good old John T. That was obviously before the team news came out, but yeah, check him out on Twitter, John T. Coleman, Football London. Very, very good, and he's on the channel quite a lot. So always happy to show his stuff, because I think he does do it quite succinctly. He talks very succinctly. I like that, particularly after a match as well. Anyway, that's what we see. What do we think of Diop scoring yesterday? He did, didn't he?
I mean, it was to be fair, that was one of his strengths.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
it's one of it seems to be a West Ham thing that centre backs need to be good in the air. So Moyes always picks ones, and if they're good in the air, they can be good in the air in both boxes. Moyes never seems to buy a centre back that can't hit the ball. And I mean, I remember, to be fair, Diop scored that goal we speak, didn't he? Was it Chesterfield or something?
Something like that.
When he scored that left foot from 25 yards, and he always popped up.
Oh, was it Wimbledon? Was it AFC Wimbledon?
Could have been Wimbledon. It was one of them League Cup games, and yeah, but they lost. Oh no, so they didn't lose. They got a draw, didn't they? Right at the end.
Yeah.
But, fair play, good luck to him.
I mean, fair play to him. I mean, to be honest, he needs to be playing football. He's 25. He's not going to. He's 4th choice, 5th choice. If he was at West Ham with Agard coming in, and Tilo coming in, and Zouma and Dawson's resurgence, and Ben Johnson's adaptability. Cresswell, he's almost like 7th choice, really, and Oggy coming back. So he had to go to get first team football, and he needs first team football because he should be at that age. He should be playing first team football regularly. So fair play to him. I just want to give a special shout out to John. John is a Chelsea fan. Don't Boo! No booing. But John, he joined us this morning for the 11 predictions, which was totally out. So welcome, John. And he's already pressed the subscribe button, so that's good, and the like button. Well done, John. You're learning. Saves me having to say it. Nice to see Diop invited into the dressing room after match. I don't think he went into the dressing room. I don't know if Dex brought him into the dressing room. He brought the other two into the dressing room. We were talking to him, who were in our side. But I don't know if he brought Diop in. But yeah, it was nice to see Diop at West Ham, and obviously everyone took all the guys there were giving him a little slap of the hand and stuff like that. So yeah, fair play. Any more predictions, guys? Freeman, what are we thinking after we've seen the side? The side is going along the bottom there, as you can see, including the subs. What are we thinking, peeps? What are we thinking? I think I'm going to put us down for a 2-0 win. I've said it, 2-0. 2-0. And I think this team, it's one of those days where, everyone apart from centre-back upwards, is pretty much, that defence is a bit shaky, put together. But you've got Tilo Kehrer as a fantastic player, he's adaptable. Ben Johnson, I think his last couple of games he's played all right although he tends to play in the back three. But I mean, he played with I think 4 different centre back partnerships at that third game on Thursday, with people moving and we did all right.
I think I said as part of that wide of the back three, I think is a lot more comfortable.
Yes. Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
he still knows that he's still got someone in behind him to cover him. It's not like
totally right
at the start of the season when they sort of forced him into a back two. And although I think he did quite well, I think there was times when he made the mistake of fullback can commit to a certain extent for a tackle on the wing, because you've got to back yourself and confident anyway. But you've also got the failed safe of if they miss it, you've got the centre back behind them. Whereas I remember at the start of the season done it a few times and committed, and it's like, oh, now they're through. Let's see what happens. But
yeah,
that's just why I'm leaning towards it being a back five. Like,
I think it'll be adaptable. I think it'll start at a back four to try and
it does
impose the game.
Be aggressive, start going for the back five in some ways. Yes, you can look at it as the back five is really defensive, but we're not playing a back five where you're playing 5 centre.
No,
it's a back five with technically at the moment, there's no centre backs in that team.
No,
technically.
No, you're right. Well, no,
Kehra's been playing right back. So technically, we're playing 3 right backs and 2 left backs.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. I know what you mean. I mean, as you said, the West Ham media always give the formation out really by the way they've laid the side out. So it does look like it. It does like a 4, and I think it's a 4, and I think Paqueta's job is going to be as an auxiliary wing back. Do you know what I mean? I think to be honest, he's more of a forward anyway than he is a defender. I wouldn't put him as a centre back, left back rather at all.
You're right. It does always tend to give it away, but if that is the case, and it is a 4-2-3-1, and Paqueta's got his role in the middle, that means Emerson's playing on the left wing.
Yeah.
What then does that say to Fornals and Benrahma?
I totally agree.
The left wing back, because that's what he is. He's a left wing back primarily. He can defend, and
don't forget we used to do that a lot during Moyes' sort of the first bit of his second tenure here. He played Masuaku a lot in that position.
He did, but we didn't have them.
And we were strong. We were strong. So maybe he's gone a little bit. As I said, I think it would have been a different. That left-sided position would have been different if we were at home. It would have been Benrahma, I think. But I think he's a bit worried about the pace of the Southampton, the wingers and whatnot. So you put someone slightly more defensive on that left hand side who's pushing up. It might pin them back a little bit. Whereas Benrahma likes to drift in, Fornals likes to drift in. Emerson keep him on that left wing. He might just pin their sort of right sided back a little bit. I don't know. I do not know. As Toby reckons, maybe because he's just a lot quicker. I think that could be a case. That could be the case. So we're down to the bare bones at the moment. At the back says Ludders, so it normally happens during the season. It does, but again, we wouldn't get the best laid plans.
It's just not serious injuries, is it? That's what I would say.
No, and we've been unlucky.
Not like last season when it was like we done like a 2-month stretch. It literally was Zuma and Dawson, and there was no one else.
Yeah,
it was like if anyone if either of them two went off, it was like Rice was going into the back four. It is a case of that. Zuma's got a cold, possibly. the Rona, so it's like isolate him. Whatever it is, Antonio's had it, and now Zoom's got it. So whether it is just seasonal flu or whether it is just isolate him, get out of the system, get out of the club. And he said Dawson and Zuma both, Dawson and Oggy had knocks.
Yeah, and that was unlucky, wasn't it? And
Knocky's like you might miss a game or two, you might be out a week. Like,
yeah, exactly. A dead leg, and I mean Oggy's obviously not ill enough or not injured enough to not be on the bench.
No,
do you know what I mean? He's still on the bench. So, and as you said, that was sort of it was unfortunate. There was a innocuous challenge with him and Downs, with Dawson and Downs. And yeah, it was unlucky. But again, we've got a situation where, even that, I mean, our bench is still quite strong, I think, compared, even though we still are, the bare bones centrally in terms of the centre-back positions. My only concern is that right-hand side with Soufal. I just think it doesn't work. It doesn't work with Soufal and Bowen. It works really well with Kira.
That's why I'm thinking it's the back five.
Maybe.
Because if it's a back five, then Bowen doesn't need to worry about coming back because you've got. Well, say we go forward and attack that right hand side, like everyone moves across, it comes back forward with Johnson at the right wing back, Soufal almost as the right mid, and then Bowen could just stay up front. And if we defend, then Johnson can sort of slightly tuck in and lift Soufal out covering the wing more, and they could manage it between them.
Yeah, no, I agree. What I like about it is it's adaptable, and actually, and that's the one thing I think with Moyes recently is everyone's it's almost been like for like substitutes up until this year. I think now it's like one substitute can reverse the formation. We had how many injuries? Yes, on Thursday. But we still finished the game with a decent team, although everyone was playing a little bit out of position. But the team were adaptable to play in that position. And if it wasn't for a very dodgy penalty, we'd have kept a clean sheet with about 20 different bloody thingamajigs, centre back positions. So I think it's not as bad. And I said, and again, as I said, as Moyes said, he's on the grass. So I think again, I reckon the Bucharest away game, I could see Aged making an appearance there, because we get the point we need against Silkeborg. We beat Silkeborg Thursday after next, and then we go into a dead rubber game with Bucharest. Great opportunity for Aged. He's got another 2 weeks to get some game time, and maybe even the Blackburn game, in terms of the cup, and a couple of games under his belt. Goes to the World Cup, comes back. We've got a brand new signing. We are a team of multi-traders, Russ. That's what I think happens with Moyes. He buys players who are adaptable, and Christ, we've needed it today.
Yeah, that's definitely. One thing you can say about Moyes. Always wanting players that can play more than one position. Today, it's a case of it's come through in some ways because Kira started the season at centre back. They move out to right back, made that his position, and then had to come back in at centre back again.
And slot in and have a good job. Same as Cress. Cress is exactly the same, isn't it? Cress does that. In and out. Left wing back. Left centre back, left back. Whatever. Paqueta, he can play 3 or 4 positions. And that's what he likes. I mean, look at bloody Emerson as well. If he's down as a left wing or a left wing back. We don't know, but either or, it's great to see. Yeah, totally agree. What we got here? 70 days until Christmas, says John. Nice. Is it?
I think by the time that comes, we've had an entire World Cup.
I'm in Florida, so.
By the time that comes down, the whole World Cup is done.
I'm in Florida for 3 weeks, so. Oh, I can't wait. Rusty, you're sounding like Harry. Down to the bare bones. We're down to the bare bones. We're not though. I mean, we haven't brought up any like Skulls or any of the kids who are on the bench really, and we haven't had to put them on there. We still got, although we do have 2 goalkeepers. Yeah, but we always have 2 goalkeepers where we can. I think there's always
looking at defensive. Like we don't really have much in.
Yeah, you would have think where the fuck's Ashbury?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
You've got a Bonner, that is it.
You've got a Bonner. We've got the option of putting Downs in and dropping Deck in.
Right.
You've got the option of putting Fornals left wing back and dropping Emerson in.
Emerson.
I
Put
mean,
Downs and Coventry in, drop Rice and Souček into the back four.
Lanzini's is playing as a set CDM really now, isn't it? So, he's very much... So, there are... We put Antonio... Antonio can go back to right back.
But Antonio at right wing back.
Yeah, bring him back. Who put him there? Well,
Is it Bilic?
No. One of our Miami's 11. Pedro Obiang put him right back. And he's like, that's where he played. That's his best position. It's like, yeah, our top Premier League goal scorer of all time. Put him right back. There we go.
Pedro plays centre forward these days. Yeah.
Exactly. And I guarantee you Soufal will be our downfall today. I'm really starting to hate the Czechs just because we had a good season 2 years. Moyes assumes they should always play for the team. It is about... I'm inclined to agree about that at the moment. For me, it's about the Italian players now, rather than necessarily the Czech players. The Czech players are great, but I think they've been found out a little bit now.
What I would say is, you can never question their effort.
No.
The two of them would always run into the ground. And I feel more sorry for Soufal than I do for Souček.
Yes.
I think Soufal had that, was it a hamstring or whatever injury he had last year, didn't he?
That
seems to have taken like a yard of pace off him.
Definitely.
Whereas Souček hasn't changed. It's just Souček was never a technical player in the first place.
Yeah.
Souček was never about technical ability. Souček was a box-to-box, break up the game and pass the ball on.
You're totally
right. Which worked in a team making late runs in the box, a team that plays counter-attack.
Yeah, and it was a team that works because it worked for him in terms of bringing that late runs into the box, and people were looking at his goal contribution rather than necessarily his game contribution.
And then
exactly, but as soon as the goals start drying up, they then look, he's shit. He wasn't. He's just doing exactly what he's normally doing, but people know that he's going to run late into the box, so they check his run.
Yeah. Well, we used to break the ball thing up. Rice would sit, and obviously Rice developed his game now, which has impacted Souček. Yeah. But Rice would just sit, we'd recycle the ball, quickly go on the counter, and Souček can make a late run into the box. Whereas now, for the most part, we've developed our game, and we've had to develop our game because teams are treated us differently now.
Yeah.
Teams will sit back more against us because they know that we want to counter attack. In which case, we then have to become the possession, progressive, passing team. And it's never been Souček's strong point.
No, it hasn't, and that's when he was scoring all the goals, and people say, there was talk of Bayern Munich and teams looking at him. I thought they're never going to look at him because actually take the goals away, and he's not a technical player. He's a break up. He'll just get in the way. He's an awkward player, isn't he? He's just an awkward player. He'll run all day. He'll still run all day, and I love players that still run all day. Do you know what I mean? But it's just
he can break it up and pass it off to someone else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I think it was quite interesting, and we made the point the other day. But, in terms of his goals, it's not just him. It's like where we used to... I mean, last season, I think everyone apart from Soufal as an outfield player scored last season at West Ham. And that's not been the case this year. Deck hasn't scored yet. Souček, I think, scored 2, I want to say. We haven't had that sort of... That massive sort of, like all over the place. And I think... Oh, God's sake. Jesus Christ.
Look at this! Got a brother-in-law kicking about.
Oh, God. Lucky you.
He wants a wave, though. He's looking for a wave.
The Queen's wave.
I've just saw the team. God, look, we've got people.
Hey, another wave. Oh, I saw the waves.
Go for it. You'll see it on the telly now.
Go on,
go. Watching it on the telly. That's what they're up to on a Sunday afternoon.
Watching you on the telly. Anything to get the viewership up. Anything to get the viewership up. Yeah, the team. Yeah, it's needs must.
So obviously, what Moyes said
was actually true. For once, he said what we said was true. But then no, he didn't. Because he talked about the TLA. He talked about the situation with Kira. And so I reckon what they did was, as a precaution, they put him into self-isolation already. So he didn't get anything, because we need at least one centre-back. Although he's not really a centre-back, he's a right-back. But still, we were discussing it.
Oki's
it looks
on
like
the bench.
Yeah, I know. Oki's on the bench. That's what I mean. I know. It's weird.
Dawson's not. I'm like, what's going on?
It's very strange. So I mean, we put it down as a 4-4. The way the team's been listed, it's down as a 4 at the back. But obviously, the ability is you can obviously move Emerson to left wing back and play 3 at the back with Soufal and Emerson playing wing backs. So it's adaptable, but I think it's going to start up as a 4 because just the way the team's been read out on the team sheet.
I think probably the impression I get then would be that when we go forward, we're 5, and when they come back, we're 4.
Yes. Yeah.
Literally, as the game goes, so we're just literally switching formations as the game goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And I mean, the bench is still, considering we've got all these injuries, although we've got 2 goalkeepers, you've still got Fornals, Antonio, Lanzini, Downs, Oggy, Benrahma, Coventry. Good options off the bench and options that we can adjust. So, as we were saying before, Downs can come in and then if need be, Deck can drop into the back 3 if he has to. Same as Lanzini can do the same. You've obviously still got Oggy there. You've got Fornals can end up dropping to a left wing back and dropping Emerson. And, there's lots of options there. I think it's still quite attacking considering
This
is the
bit. Sorry,
go on, go for it.
I'm just saying this is the benefit of the squad now.
Yeah.
This is the fact of the matter is, and I said this to you, Russ, the other day. Like Soufal's had a couple of good games in Europa, which is what he needed. He needed it, and I would have been more concerned coming into this game if he hadn't had 2 decent runouts in the Europa Conference League. Of course, we know what Kira can do stepping in there, and I'm glad now we've got that ability, that create. What's the word I'm looking for? The versatile player that can jump in and out of those positions. But the bench is pretty strong, mate.
Yeah, I think he's quite strong.
The bench is strong considering, and we've got Matt back. What's going on?
I know, but as I said, it's like we're still ill, but we're here. Do you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, Zuma. That's all I'm saying. Antonio, your sniffles. We're still here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although I've got to go in a minute. Apart from that, we're still here, but I'm off anyway. Yeah, but I'll be back.
But listen, at the end of the day, I am. Do you know what? The last comment. I know there's loads of comments, and I know we're going through it, but this could be an element of truth in it as well. Like, why, if there's an element of doubt, then there's no need to play because we've got the strength and depth now. So we've got a Premier League game coming up this week, and it's massively important that we've got. Yeah, I mean, if you were to play Dawson and Zuma today, and they were to get injured in any way, or love the money, then it would be a nightmare for us, really, wouldn't it, moving forward? But again, the bench is so positive. If you think about it, Fornals, Antonio, Lanzini, Downs, Ogbonna, Benrahma, Coventry, like that's a strong bench. Attacking options, defensive options. Johnson, I'm assuming, is going to step in there in the middle of the park when it's the back 4 alongside Kira.
Yeah.
And then obviously we've got Emerson in there. He's fast, pacey, likes to get forwards. That's why I think you're probably right. I think predominantly it will be a 4 and allow Emerson to boost as much as he can and see how we're getting on through the game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yep, absolutely. There are so many comments, though, isn't there?
There's loads, man. There's loads.
Where is it here? Toby Sampson is saying Soufal will score today. Naysayers.
Yeah, naysayers.
I mean, Toby, I don't want to get this wrong. I mean, I have kind of, within reason, dug him out a little bit this season. Oh, Russ has just left. I've dug him out. I dug him out quite a bit, but I'm also very wary of digging out players and not, there's justification behind it sometimes. And my justification was, I think he just needed to be rested, mate. He needed the rest. He needed that element of being dropped to understand that, well, you're not in form and something needs to change. And it worked. Dividends, it's paid off dividends for West Ham to think that he's back in the side now. And he's got an opportunity again. Like we said, Matt, didn't we? We said it was going to be Kira's position to lose. But now it's switched up. Kira's in the middle of the park, and now Soufal's got the option now to make it his position again. I don't doubt that if players are all fit, Kira slots back in there. But equally, though, if Soufal finds his form of last season, then...
Like I said, we always said that one of them would get a chance. Like, it would be someone gets injured and it's someone else's turn to step up.
Yeah.
And it's worked out for everyone. A couple of minor injuries, we had to shift the back 4/5 around. Kira's had to fill back in the middle. So this is Soufal's or Johnson's chance to try and claim that starting spot again. Can only hope that they take advantage of it and put in a decent performance.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Scott's saying 3 games in 8 days means players are knicker up. What do you mean knicker up? Nicked up.
Knackered?
I don't know. Knackered, maybe. Yeah.
But that's why we've been rotating. We made 9 changes. Was it 9 changes on Thursday?
Yeah.
To make sure that players had rest. I know, like, it went a bit wayward because some players had to come on and fill in for positions. But this was the point of buying 8 players in the summer. Give us everyone a full 20, 21-man squad so you can continue to rotate.
Yep. What about this comment, though? Feel for Benny. Statement from Moyes. I feel he ain't having him, sadly. I think that the Benrahma situation is interesting, particularly for this game. I think if West Ham didn't have the concerns in the back line that we do today, there would be a strong possibility that Benrahma probably would have started. If I'm being honest, mate, I don't know if you agree or disagree on that, but I think because Dawson, Zuma, Augie aren't available, we're playing with 2, in theory, makeshift centre halves. Then
I only get it if he's playing a back 5. That's the only thing I would say is that if it's a back 5, I'd understand it. If it's not a back 5, and he's actually playing on the left wing forward role, what does that say to not only Benrahma but even like Fornals?
Yeah,
because Fornals is normally Moyes' reliable, more defensive left wing option. So
I don't think
that he's gone. And
I don't think Fornals.
That was staying unless it's pace, and that's what he wants.
Well, I think that's what it is, but I don't think Fornals sits there. I think if you've got 2 players, one is a confidence player and one is a full-blown committed to the cause, can accept his role in the team, can accept his role in the squad. I think Benny has to accept his role in the squad, but we look at the situation of how he's managed differently to what, we look at the Fornals situation. I think Fornals has been around West Ham long enough to know that I was brought in as this creative player that's now been made to be literally an all-round footballer. Benrahma, we know he's got the creativity there in abundance, and it's harsh that he doesn't play, and I think that probably impacts him. However, if he was to use his noggin today, he may look at the situation and go, do you know what? If there was a chance I was going to start, it's gone because we do have injury concerns at the back line.
Well, see, that would then be a management thing. Because Moyes would just go up to him and say, look, your performance on Thursday did warrant you starting today, but because we're playing with a much changed back 4, we've got people filling in at the back. I need to play Emerson on the wing to give Creswell cover, and maybe it allows me to swap into a back 5 at times as well. And your job's an attacker, not a defender, so I don't think you're going to get this. I'll get the same output defensively from you that I will from Emerson.
Yeah.
Maybe, just spitballing. But then if that's the case, he has to tell Benrahma that. It's your job as a manager.
Yeah.
Front up and say to him. Because like I said, if he doesn't say anything, then how does he feel? He's just like, oh, I've gone and had a good game again, and my reward is that I'm on the bench and a left back starting in front of me.
Yep. Lawrence is saying Bet Souček still plays over Downs for Liverpool. I genuinely, I didn't, in the kind of our West Ham 11, I put Downs in the team because I genuinely thought there was a real option for him today because we're playing 2 Premier League games in a row. That's what my thinking was. 2 Premier League games in a row in quick succession, and you keep the experienced Souček for Liverpool, and you give Downs the run out to be as creative, allow Paqueta and Rice to be as creative as they possibly can. I'm not a Souček hater, no means. I understand why people would like him to be dropped and Downs to come in. I just thought Downs would be the man today. I really did. I think we'll see the transition at some point in this season. I thought it would be today after, 3 man of the match performances in the Europa League, Conference League. So we'll see. Benny and Antonio are impact subs. I mean, what great impact subs they are, though.
You've got Fornals there, you've got Lanzini.
Yeah.
You've got
game
options.
changers.
That's what I would say. You do have got options in game changers coming off the bench.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, Southampton, things for me, Southampton are there for the taking.
I've not even seen their lineup. I'm not seeing their lineup.
Flat back 4-4-2. Salisu and a kid at centre back that I can't remember the name of. Bella Cop something. Maitland-Niles and Ward-Prowse as the centre mids. Old-fashioned 4-4-2 from Southampton.
Oh, we've got it here. They are there. Sorry, I didn't realise we had it in the screen.
Yeah. Bella Kopchak, who's a 20-year-old French-born German international that they signed from someone in the Bundesliga in the summer. Obviously, Walter Peters and proved, as I said, I'm sure he's one to score that goal in the FA Cup against us last year. That 25-yard or whatever that knocked us out. Ward-Prowse make the Niles as midfield 2. Eliganusi and Joe Aribo. And then you've got Che Adams and Adam Armstrong up front, I think.
Yeah. I think if I had to look at that team, my biggest concern would be they're a physical team going forward. Aribo, Adams, Armstrong, they're all really physical players. And they can, they'll get stuck in. So we just need to be mindful of that situation. Obviously, with our forward line, with their forward line, etc. So, I know they're struggling as well. And we had obviously Dan on, the Southampton fan, and he spoke about the fact that he could see this being the Southampton's manager's last game.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that.
But to that is though, Dad, who done the preview with me, said that then in turn makes them, and he's here as well, that then in turn makes them fight for the cause. So, the message that Ralph will be saying to that team and the message that's going around those players is fight today more than you've ever fought before to try and get a victory on the board.
It depends, though, from the player's perspective. It depends if they're still playing for the manager. Because we've seen it before. People see it before. Players just don't. If players want a manager out, it's easier for players to get a manager out than it is easier for managers to get a player out.
Yeah.
If manager get a player out, you've got to find a buying team. You've got to negotiate his exit, try and find a transfer fee, all this malarkey. Players want a manager out. Players just start losing games.
Yeah.
And the number of games you have to lose depends on where your club is. Like, a team at the top of the Premier League could lose 6 games on the bounce and the manager gets sacked.
Yeah.
These guys haven't had a good run for a while, and if they don't believe in a manager anymore, it doesn't matter if he says try it. It depends on them. I said it depends on what the players want, because managers don't hold the power anymore. The players do.
Yeah, Matt, hold that thought. I'm going to nip away. I'm going to bring Dad into the stream. I'm going to go and get our stream ready to watch. I'll only be a couple of minutes, but you're going to have a chin wag with Dad. All right. So you control. Yeah, of course we are. We're just me and Matt. He says, "Are we live?" I said, "Yeah, me and Matt are having a chin wag to ourselves," which we do sometimes. I'm going to bring my stuff out, and Dad will be sitting here, so you control the chat, mate, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the. Where am I looking? Where is he hidden this photo? I don't know where Russ has hidden it.
How are you, mate?
Right, Jim.
Yeah, right, son.
good.
How's things?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well indeed. Yeah, not too bad. Got exciting times for us at the minute with the European Conference, isn't it? Hang on a minute, Matt. Lost the earphones here.
No, you're all right. We can hear you.
Oh, for God's sake. There we go. I'm not used to all this broadcasting stuff, Matt. Let me get on here now.
Yeah, so I can't even find where the team is. I don't know where it's hidden it. But the team's running along the bottom.
Right, okay.
What do you think?
I'm just having a look at it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wondered if he was going to put in Areola there, but he's not. No, fine.
No, Areola's on the bench. So we got the bench is looking semi-strong.
Yes, look,
The first team's coming round. You've got Fabianski.
Yep.
This is not what West Ham have listed. It's Soufal, Johnson, Kieran, Creswell.
Right.
And potentially a back 4, makeshift of injuries. Rice and Soucek, Bowen, Paqueta, Emerson, and Scamacca.
Yeah.
So it can either be a back 4 or it could be a back 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, you can see Emerson at left wing back, which we'll have to see. But Paqueta's in there, Scamacca's in there, Rice is in there. All the attacking options are available. It's just we're struggling for centre backs.
That's it. Centre back problem. Yeah, I know that's the thing we've got. Yeah, but no, I'm quite happy with the striking force on the offensive side. There, are you? Are you happy with that?
We should get goals out of the game.
You should.
If we don't. We can't say we haven't given it a go with the.
No.
Bowen's now in form. Scamacca's in form. Paqueta's getting there as well.
Yeah. He's brilliant.
They're your 3 key men going forward.
Yeah, I do love. I love the way he plays Paqueta because he kind of he doesn't bother about getting not injured, but when he gets stuck in, he gets back up again. He doesn't moan. It seems to be that South American thing that works with those guys. They're used to it, and they're used to getting smacked about.
Maybe it's the street football. Maybe it's
street
like
football
growing up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Getting stuck in.
Yep.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were surprised by that. I think a lot of people thought, oh, it's a big, fancy foreign centre attacking mid.
No,
and that first game off against Tottenham, he threw like Emerson Royale to the ground. Everyone was like, oh,
yeah, I know.
He's up for a bit of getting stuck in.
Yeah, he is. No, he is. He's really
but on the flip side, he's still got them passes. He's had two assists in 2 games for Scamacca.
I know that was a brilliant one that he did when he lifted it over and Scamacca put it away. There was a fantastic goal that was. I thought, No, I think he's a brilliant addition to our squad, isn't he, Paqueta? I mean, a Brazilian number 10. We can't ask much more than that, can we? No, Brazilian number 10. No, brilliant.
Doesn't seem like West Ham signing, does it?
No, I don't. I know. That was Scamacca as well. The Italian striker, Brazilian playmaker. I mean, what more do we want?
You've got England's number 6. Brazil's number 10 and Italy's number 9.
I know. It's not bad, is it? It's a bloody good situation. Oh, sorry about that, guys. It's a really good setup.
It's not a West Ham team, is it?
No, it's not. It's not a West Ham team. No, I know. I was thinking. I said that to Anthony. I think the way I look at our offensive side. I'm talking like American football. I mean, it was just that tackle the other day that reminded me when we got the penalty in the game. It just reminded me like an NFL rush that they did on Dawson. It was unreal, wasn't it? But no, I think that what we've got at the minute, offensively wise, why can't we just go and get more goals than them? So if they do score goals, we've got enough attacking power to score more. The old way, the old West Ham way.
It looks like both. To be fair, for the way both teams are lined up, it does look like both teams may have gone for the same route of.
Yeah. Well, they've got a couple of good. I've not seen their setup, but obviously Shea Adams will be playing there, and Armstrong will be playing, will he? I haven't seen the team lineup.
Shea Adams and Adam Armstrong are playing up front.
And yeah.
James Ward-Prowse is playing at centre mid. He's a very good player.
He's a brilliant player. I mean, he can. The problem with him is, well, for us, is that he could get a free kick and he can put it away like Payet used to do, can't he? He's a great striker of a ball.
Cannot afford to give away the set pieces.
Yeah. And Shea Adams and Armstrong are good up front as well. They do give a good attacking prowess. The only thing is, I mean, they've not been they're below us, but that's what I was thinking. They're going to go. They're going to go for they've got to go for the game, haven't they today? So if they go for it and we go for it, it could be a high scoring game. It could be.
It could be a wide open attacking game, or it could be an absolute.
Yeah, I know.
Boring 0-0.
Boring 0-0. Yeah, I know.
Both teams are too scared to lose rather than looking to win.
Yeah, I know. I suppose Ralph has got to be trying to do something with them, hasn't he? I mean, but he is he could go defensive. That's the thing, You hope he doesn't. You hope he opens up and gives us a chance, because if he opens up and gives us a chance, and we've got the playmaker in there like Paquet who can really open up stuff for us, and the finishing power of Scamacca. Do you think that he'll play that? Do you think that Moles will do a similar situation as he did before, i.e., like play one striker up and then bring another striker on with 20-30 minutes to go?
I think that seems to be his that seems to be like his first ploy at the moment, which probably for Moyes is quite nice to have. At least we've actually got a second centre forward to bring off the bench.
God, did we need that as well? We needed someone, didn't we, to take the pressure off of Antonio? I
know the quality of the play we brought in is shown, but it shows anyone could have given some sort of help, just so that Antonio hasn't got to play 90 minutes twice a week all season.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he looked knackered, didn't he? Sometimes last year during the match, he was just because he does give all and he does run, and just to give him a break like that and bringing somebody else on who's fresh like Scamacca, who can then suddenly score great goals, which he's done for us already in the short time he's been here. Not in the European goals, and then what he's done on our home turf has been good. And as I say, it gives Antonio a chance to. Gives him a break, possibly, hopefully, whereby he's not going to get injured during the course of the season as much. Whereas when he was doing what he was doing last year, you were always wary whenever you saw him go down, weren't you, Matt? You see him go down, you thought, oh, God, he's injured again. I know.
It's it is one of them that it does let him rest up.
Yeah.
And like you saw even the game the other day, he just put, you've had Skamaka, who's more intelligent. He's not as direct and as fast with his running, but he's more intelligent.
No.
He drops deep, he moves defenders about.
Yeah.
And he's still very, very physical. He can pin defenders, bully him about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you imagine you've dealt with that for 65, 70 minutes, and then Antonio comes on.
I know. When he came on he just shuffled right the way through the middle, barged everyone out of the way, didn't he? He was brilliant when he took over in that last 20, 30 minutes.
Right.
No, I know you're saying. I think Skamaka's more. He gets into the box, Matt, doesn't he? He's in the box. He's there with his head. He's there with. He can turn and hit a ball because you can just see what he did when he was in Serie A. I mean, the way he was actually putting the goals away in Serie A was brilliant.
Well, you've already seen from the goals that he's got. I think he's scored 6 goals now, and it's 2 inside the 6-yard box, 2 inside the box, and 2 outside the box.
Yeah.
I think Antonio, in his 50 whatever goals it is for West Ham, I think he scored 1 goal outside the box, and it was that far outside the box, that goal at Brighton at the end of last season.
Yeah.
And the goals that Skamaka scores, Antonio wouldn't score. They're not, like you look at that lob, the goal against Fulham, to take it down over his shoulder and then the composer just to lift it over the keeper's head.
I know, it was brilliant, wasn't it? Yeah, I know. It's just
not
got
the sort
that
of thing Antonio would do.
No,
you saw Antonio's flip side of Antonio's goal, which was pace and power and direct running and barged his way past the centre back, shot at the keeper, and then somehow got the rebound and put it away.
Just stuck it away.
It means Moyes has options. It gives you very different plans to play up front, which can only be a good thing. It doesn't mean you can rotate, change, mix it up.
And what about the people that were putting in really to sort of take over from the in the central defence situation today? What do you feel? Who's going to be the main guy there? Do you think? Or will there be one, or will it be just collective between them? Working it between them, because I mean, Rice in his own way can do either of those roles, can't he? I mean, he can be a creative going forward midfield player, but he can also be a defensive midfield player. So I mean, having him in there, I wonder whether Moyes is going to put him into a defensive role. I don't know. What do you think? Central midfield defensive, or do you think he'll leave him going forward and put somebody else in the defence?
I think it really depends on the formation that he ends up playing. I think if we go for the back four, then Rice and Soucek are going to have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that I doubt Kira and Johnson have had much time playing together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's good though. Kieran, I mean, he's a good. I think he's going to be a good addition to our team, though, don't you? I mean, they're playing another German national player as well, which is excellent to have us in to have it in our team. Listen, Matt, I'm getting told up. I'll get off now. Nice talking to you, Matt. I'll be speaking to you later on. The stream's coming on now, so I shall see you later, Matt. Cheers, mate.
Antonio 6, Skamaka's a 9+. Yeah, and Antonio, I think we've always said Antonio does a job, and that's what he has done and what he does do. Scott, you know what? You're not wrong.
Sorry, Matt, to interrupt. Matt, can you look at the private chat there for a second? I'll jump through the chat. So, just waiting for the score, the game, the stream to come up. So we will be giving you the running commentary if Matt replies to me. So if you are watching, we will be and plan to give you the running commentary. Oh, look at that. Don't use that stream. You should see what just came up on my stream. Oh, God's sake.
So,
you put it in. You put it in.
On, I can see that they seem to think that it is a 5 at the back.
should be us. So I take it you're getting the team news just getting shown up.
Yes.
So it looks like we've got a bit of a delay. Well, we always do have a delay, but we'll keep you up to date with what our delay will be.
If I can find anything different.
We haven't kicked off yet. No, I don't think that one is going, mate. Bear with us. We are getting it all sorted. It's not on there today. Oh, hold on. I've been told the next number up, Matt. Did you hear me?
Yeah. Jumping over, see what happens.
Right, I'm in. Oh no. Just doing that silly thing. Yep, so I'm on 1 minute 40. And it's a free corner to West Ham. Creswell. Oh, it's bounced in the box and cleared from Southampton. You got it, mate?
No, I'm still getting mine to work.
Number
There
6.
we go, yeah. Yeah, I'm in. Ish.
Skamaka plays in Bowen. Bowen, big cross to the back post. No one's there. And it is cleared from Southampton, who are building from the back. West Ham, Skamaka keeps a hold of the ball inside their box. Tries to. Oh, Emerson! Oh, I thought he put the ball in the back of the net. Started off well, 2 minutes in. Are you with me, Matt? Yeah.
Technical difficulties, but we'll get there. Yes, what you want?
2:51, 52.
Yeah.
Ball's getting played back for Southampton to the keeper. There you go, Matt.
Pumped it long, knocked down. Walkrhouse is bringing it forward. Played it out wide to Donez on the wing. Whipped in, blocked, and it's a Southampton corner. So, seems to be end-to-end at the moment. Going back to the original West Ham one. Look at that. I'd say about the penalty we got for Fulham last week. They just showed a replay of
Was that in the Southampton box?
That was in our box. That was in Southampton's
Ridiculous.
box. Corner's about to be taken into the near post. It's headed up. Cleared away to the halfway line. Yeah, that was. I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Bowen, maybe. But there was that Perud, the Southampton left back, who just literally just grappled. I think it was Bowen, not sure. Just pulled him down to the ground. And so if you think about the penalty we got against Fulham, that was more of a penalty than the penalty we got against Fulham. Hanson playing it round the back, hit it down the line for Che Adams to chase. He's passed it back. Whipped in by Walker Peters, and it's headed up and out by Ben Johnson. Southampton now cycling the ball back around, a couple of passes.
If anyone wants
West
to know,
Ham.
we're on 4 minutes 47 seconds.
West Ham forced Southampton back in their own half, and they're now just passing it around between the centre backs. So it's interesting. It does look like Paqueta's playing sort of left of the front three, whereas I would have thought they might have gone for like a 2 up front and played him in the hole.
Well, Souček's sitting really deep, isn't he?
Very deep.
Southampton on the attack. West Ham have dealt with it well, but they've won the ball back down the right-hand side. Southampton with the ball in the middle of the park, switches play over to the left. Soufal's gone out there, trying to press him. They've kept a hold of the ball. He's keeping hold of possession. James Ward-Prowse plays the ball through the middle, switches the ball out to the right-hand side. Big cross into the box. Shea Adams with a chest. Oh, hits his face. Shea Adams is holding his hands up, to be fair. He's chested the ball. It's gone up high in the sky. He's put his foot up, and Kira's gone in with a header. And they've obviously volleyed his face. He's not meant it. He can't. Yeah.
Shea Adams has just got eyes on the ball. He's controlled at his chest. It's sort of bounced off his shoulder. He's gone to maybe try and hit a volley. And Kira's just thrown his head in where it's going to get hurt. Just a bit of old school football.
Yona, sorry to interrupt. Yona, we can't tell you where, because if we do, we get given into trouble.
Just hit up.
If someone else tells you where, they can.
Just hit up Twitter. Just type the keywords in, and you'll find lots of different places where you can not watch it.
Yeah. Howard Ales. It's not Tunnocks. It's Rice Krispie Squares.
Oh, my stream's just jumped forward a bit.
What are you on now, Matt? Come on, tell me.
45, 46, 47.
Right, you're just a second ahead of me, but I might be able to cope with that.
You call it.
Ball, Southampton, ball through. Oh, he's got a bit of space. He shoots, but it's blocked from West Ham on the edge of the box for Southampton. And it's blocked again from Declan Rice. Southampton now keeping a hold of the ball, get a hold of possession. They've lost it for a West Ham throw-in, but now Southampton have kept a hold of possession, and that's what they're going to try and do, is frustrate West Ham. We had a good start early on. Now they're kind of coming into the game a little bit.
What I would say, though, is this does play into West Ham's hands, because we all know that we are a far better counter-attacking team. We're learning and progressing. We're learning this progressive football, this possession-based stuff. Oh, I've got 2 games on at the same time, because Aston Villa Chelsea is on Sky Sports. I've got it in the background. Chelsea 1-0 up after 5 minutes, and it is an absolute
Adams shoots from distance. Fabianski picks up. What's the score in the Chelsea game then?
1-0 Chelsea. Literally, it's this absolute howler. I think it's crossed into the box from deep. Mings can just head it out, and he heads it like straight up in the air, about 2 foot.
Yep.
And Mount just comes in on the volley, just literally first time past the keeper.
Foul plays in, Jared Bowen. Southampton clear it for a West Ham throw-in. Deep in the Southampton half. Like I said, if you are watching, the time is 8 minutes and 20 seconds gone. Southampton 0, West Ham 0.
West Ham now just playing right. It's going to be. I think this is going to be. I don't know. It's going to be tense. It's sort of one of the games that neither team wants to lose. I mean, obviously, like we said from the opposition preview, Southampton really can't afford to lose it. Certainly hasn't. Then again, I don't feel like it would be the end of it if they did lose today. In all fairness, I think, should we say, I don't know if survive is the right word, but I think he survived a lot worse.
Do you know what's really interesting, actually? They're talking about our back line there in the commentary, but this could be our smallest back 4 we've had in 3 years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The height in that team is from Souček and Rice and Skamaka. We're just kind of lucky that...
playing and holding on the ball down the right-hand side. Aribo. Oh, well tracked back there from West Ham, and we should have won a foul for that. They've given a corner, but he tripped up a bloody player.
Oh, that's it again. Did we actually win the ball, and that's why he's giving it? I'd have to see the replay.
Aribo plays the ball forward. Paqueta comes in, nips the ball away.
It'd be soft.
Probably would have been soft. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It would have been soft. In fairness, he's probably got it right. We won the ball.
Ball in for Southampton, cleared from Soucek to the edge of the box. Now it's gone back out to Ward-Prowse again on the edge. Tries to cross it in, blocked from West Ham, takes a funny awkward. Paqueta could not take a control of that. And it's gone out for another corner to Southampton.
Couldn't get under control, could he?
Cross in from James Ward-Prowse. Front post. Fabianski punches the ball clear. Paqueta collects it and clears it up top.
Not sure about
we're
that.
pretty deep. Shit, we're deep.
We were. Everyone was in the 6-yard box there. I mean,
Yeah.
I know we moaned about Fabianski not coming off his line to get the ball, but he had about 7 players in front of him. He's just standing on the line. Southampton really trying to press home this advantage at the moment.
Yep, Adam Armstrong on the ball down the left-hand side for Southampton. Plays the ball back to their defence. Ward-Prowse in the centre circle. He switches play out to the right-hand side for Southampton. Paqueta's dropping in a little bit to try and put the pressure on. Southampton keeping hold of possession. No, the defence have got the ball and just playing it nice and calm along the back. He's going to hold on to it, sit in the centre circle. Again, playing over the centre half. Scamacca starting to drop in, and he's giving the ball away. We forced the error with Declan Rice. Plays in Scamacca. He's got a bit of time. Driving forwards. Sefal's made the run, but he's kept a hold of it. He switches play over to the left to Declan Rice. Again, switches over to Paqueta. Left-hand side. Ball into the box. Back post. Cleared. Sefal's there. He's calling for the handball, but now Adam Armstrong is driving forward for Southampton down the left-hand side. He's still got it. He's over the halfway line. Cuts inside. Oh, it's a good ball from that Southampton player. He switched play completely over to the right-hand side. Aribo for Southampton tries to cross into the back post. Foul has to clear with his head. Soucek sweeps it up, takes it out to the corner flag and smashes the ball forwards. Keeps it in and wins a foul and gets a free kick for West Ham.
The corner flag as well.
Yeah.
First of all, he might have snapped the corner flag there, Soucek. I don't know what they're given though. Is he saying it went straight out of play?
Yeah, pretty much. Is he giving Southampton the throw in?
Yeah. So he must have basically said that it's gone straight out of play.
He has given the throw in.
And then just got the Southampton players to fix the corner flag.
Big throw from Southampton. They've won the header. We've cleared it in the second time. Scamacca. Again, we've got everyone back. Tommy Soucek wins the header. Jared Bowen.
Problem is, we're so deep right now that we can't do anything going forward.
Yeah. Ben Johnson with a big clearance up top. But no one's
what
there.
Is that?
Yeah, but to be fair though, mate, to be fair, he had no choice there, I think. He had to kind of do that.
This is why we're so deep right now. Because we're just not getting a hold of the ball at all. Like, we're not pressing high up the pitch.
Well, now that's why Southampton are standing still in the ball in the central defence.
Yeah, we're just not pressing the ball at all. We're quite happy to let them have the ball, and then when we just drop off, then we get the ball like in our own box, and it's like we've got nowhere to go now. We just pump it along, give it back to them. Like already, something's just not working with this formation, or I don't know. The intensity.
Ball comes across line there for Southampton in the defence. Jared Bowen's pressing now. They've played the ball back to the keeper. But we're not pressing the keeper yet. Big ball forward for Southampton. Creswell's done well to win that header. Soucek's won the second header. Declan Rice can't get a hold of the ball. Southampton are coming forward again. Aribo's dropped deep.
I think they've already very quickly worked out that we're not very... Like, they could just pump it long today. Because we've got no height in our back line.
All the players made the run. Big ball forwards. Ben Johnson's read it well. Sefal with the second clearance. Jared Bowen comes deep to collect it, tries to play in. Scamacca, oh, he's done amazing. Scamacca, go on, dispense it. He's gone down, but the referee hasn't blown up. Now Southampton are on the counter. Adam Armstrong down the left-hand side. Safal's there with him. He does well. Clears it out for a Southampton throw-in.
Like even there, I don't think that's a foul to be honest. Like for West Ham, I think he just got crowded out. Scamacca.
Scott says, very poor guy, just hit Bowen in the head. Is the ref okay? Matt, we can't press the ball because we're being fouled all over the pitch and the ref is not calling it. Formation is fine. Foul on Scamacca.
I wouldn't say we're getting fouled all over the pitch. And you know me, I'll call for anything. I think it's been quite a fair game so far. It's been a physical game, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Here we go. Big throw in. And it's a big ball forward and it goes out for a West Ham goal kick.
Did he misthrow that ball? He dropped it, was that? Slipped out of his hands and just looped up really high in the air. Yeah, again though, straight away they're going for that. They're going for the long balls. Everything's just been pumped into the box, pumped long from goal kicks, and like I said, throw-ins has just been thrown long as well.
Daniela Stewart is saying, play suspended in Leeds versus Arsenal game. VAR is down. They have a power cut.
Oh really? But just play on without it.
Play on without VAR. I can't believe they've actually stopped the game because of bloody VAR. Do you know what would happen, mate, if anything controversial came up?
Yeah, but this is where you stop the game for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You put both the managers in, both the captains, and go, look, VAR's broken, VAR's down, there's power cut, we can't get VAR going.
But do you know what? It's ridiculous to think that someone sitting in Heathrow can affect a game in Leeds.
Yeah.
Scamacca wins
the... Look, it's not on, so we either just postpone the game and, unless it gets fixed in the next 5 minutes, we're given 10 minutes to fix it or whatever, 5 minutes. If it's not fixed, then the options are you either abandon the game completely, you both agree to it, so you have to get replayed, and you have to tell everyone to go home, or you just play it without VAR. And you both agree, whatever decisions get made, that's what the decisions are.
Here's something for you. 17 minutes gone, 70% possession to Southampton. Oh no, Shea Adams! Save from Fabianski. What a save from Fabianski. Shea Adams, a ball's been played through. I think he was one-on-one with Creswell. Was it Creswell? I don't know if it was Creswell or I need to see the replay again. And he's just shrugged them off. And just inside the box, a shot and fair play. I mean, it was straight at Fabianski. Fabianski saved it. And then West Ham have countered, got the ball in the midfield, played the ball forward, and no one was there. Although, if you look at this current position of West Ham, we've now decided to move upfield. See, quickly, there's been a switch. We're pressuring a bit higher now. Yeah. Oh, we've given it away. Scamacca keeps a hold of it. Shoots from distance. Oh my, what's this? Oh, it's not fucking hell. Scamacca has picked up the ball from, I'm going to 35, 40 yards.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. Probably about 35 yards.
Smash the ball. He's held it. He's taken on one player, put it onto his right foot, smashed it. Oh my!
Tell you what, that ain't far away at all,
mate.
That was nearly a goal of the season contender. Yeah, again, I just
we can't, Vladislav. You go onto Twitter, or someone else puts it in the chat. We can't.
Someone else has put one in there somewhere. A couple of comments up. Someone put one in. I don't see how he got it. It looked up and Shea Adams was wrestling past Creswell for a shot, but Vianci pulls off a really good save. And then he said we go down the other end and Scamacca nearly puts one in the top corner from like 35 yards for a goal of the season contender.
Oh, they've won the ball back in the side of our box. A rebound. There's space over the left-hand side, and he's not played it early. Rice has got the ball back. He plays in Paqueta, who's driving forward for West Ham. He's got He's got many bodies around him though, and he's won a West. Oh, he's not. They've got a throw in.
No one gave him any help there. No one gave him any help. We were looking to counter. Oh, here we go. Right, it was a ball down the line, and he got past. He outpaced Kira.
Well, no, they were together. It was just the strength here. He just nudged them off the ball. He hadn't outpaced them. To be fair, it was the strength that beat Kira. They're first to the ball. Shoots from distance to Southampton. Scored.
Oh, I
It's
swear
literally,
that's taken a massive deflection as well.
yeah.
Rice is
1-0
arguing over something. I don't know what Rice is arguing over, but it took a wicked deflection. I swear that guy only ever scores against us. Only scores against us. Scored against us in the FA Cup last year from outside the box. I'm sure that was a deflected goal as well. We've done nothing the rest of the season.
I think VR. They're saying I think VR. Are they? They are taking a look. VAR.
I don't know what for, to be honest. What's it looking for? Oh, maybe that on Shay Adams. Maybe. It takes a massive deflection off. Who's that turns his back? Is that Kira? Kira turned his back on it. Comes in. The only thing I think of is maybe trying to say it's a foul by Shay Adams. But that
It's over the line for the throw-in. His foot's over the line for the throw-in, so it's a foul throw. They've got to give that as a foul throw.
So will it get? So they should, in theory, rule it out. But you know,
Yeah,
we had all our luck last week. So will they rule it out? His foot's on the pitch. It's not a legal throw.
Now Owen's having a go at the ref for the next form of play, saying the ref got in the way, and the ref interfered with the ball. Are they giving the goal?
Yep, they've given the goal. So the guy was on the pitch when he took the throw in, and they've allowed it. I mean, you can't ever go at the ref, to be fair, because the ref is part of the pitch. You have to play around him. But if his foot was on the pitch,
I mean, the commentators are baffled. The commentators are absolutely baffled at that. And to be honest, so am I. You either have a rule or you don't. I mean, I'm going to quickly just do that here.
Like, there's VAR. Like, this is the problem you get when you put people in the VAR room that haven't played or officiated the game, because the referee won't have seen that at all. The referee won't have seen, but VAR has to know it. The referee VAR has to know that his foot's on the pitch. It's a foul throw.
On the FA website, Bowen stummied it. Sefal's got the ball on the edge of the box, crosses it in. Southampton. The FA website, they said that at the moment of delivering the ball, the thrower must stand facing the field of play, have part of each foot on the touchline or on the ground outside the touchline. His foot was clearly over the touchline. So he has broken the rule, therefore that goal should not be awarded. I understand that people might go, why are we focusing on that? But there is a rule and there is VAR. So why the hell are they not ruling that out, mate?
I know we had all the luck last week, but and I know Bowen's you can't moan at the ref. So like I see Bowen's like, oh, you're in the way. At the end of the day, the ref's part of the pitch. You know, you're supposed to play around him, he's not supposed to play around you. But how VAR can miss the fact that the guy's standing on the pitch is just. And even then, you know, like I said, Kira turns his back on it.
Oh, go on. Skamaka! Oh my God, it's just gone wide. Oh!
How have we not scored yet? How have we not scored yet?
He's on the 18-yard box. It's a bit messy. Pinball machine. Rice gets the ball, plays in Paqueta. Paqueta plays a nice ball through. They've done really well to win it back. We then won it back through Bowen. Plays the ball to Skamaka on the edge of the box. Tries to curl the shot round. Bottom right-hand side of the post.
He's done everything right, and he's put it the wrong side of the post. He's done everything right there, Skamaka. I don't think you could say anything to Fabianski about that, to be honest. It was literally a deflected goal. You know, the shot was going in one direction. Kira turns his back on it, takes a big deflection off Kira, and goes in the opposite corner. You can't really blame Fabianski for that. So there could be question marks over Kira because if he stands up, face it forwards, it probably doesn't go in. And yeah, it's picking up, you are like picking up thingies when you say it, but at the end of the day, like you said, the rule's a rule. It's not.
I mean, I'm sorry, but the commentators are saying here there's enough of the foot of the player on the line, they're saying. But that's what the commentators are saying. They don't know if that's necessarily the rules. Jared Bowen on the ball down the right-hand side. He's lost it, unfortunately. But I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me at all.
I always thought if any part of you was on the pitch, you can't take the throw. Right?
But I think the thing is, though, how can you define if most of your foot's on the park? How do you define that?
Yeah. So maybe it's just a poorly written rule, and that's why they get away with it. But either way, I would say the formation is not working right now. I know people in the chat say no, it is working, but it's sort of
hold on a minute.
Now.
Hold on a minute.
More because
ball. Oh, shots. Right. The player taking the throw in must have parts of each foot on the touchline or on the ground outside the touchline. This could be the bit where where we need to work this out.
I don't think any of his foot is behind the line.
I think what they're saying is if any part of his foot's on the line, it's okay. But I've never known that, so I don't know. This is what we're trying to clarify. His foot was blatantly off the line. It's just whether or not all his foot was off the line. And if all of his foot is not off the line and some of his foot's on the line, does that count? That's the question I want to know.
I think that's maybe what they're saying. It looks like some of his foot was on the line. So maybe it's just a really poorly written rule.
Right, here we go.
Southampton on the ball. Centre backs. West Ham under no pressure. They turn and pass it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays it long. West Ham don't commit. Leave Taylor to control it. Soucek nearly wins it back but loses out. It's all very scrappy.
According to somewhere else that I've looked, I don't know how legit this is, but they're saying here, if both your feet are not on the touchline or behind the line, but not even touching the touchline, it's a foul throw. If one of your feet are fully not touching the touchline ahead on the football field and one is, that's not allowed. If both of your feet are in the field of play, but two of your feet are touching the touchline, even with the heels, according to what I've just searched, that's allowed.
So it might be fine.
That's why they've got away with it, because it looks like his heel's still touching the line. That is not from a reputable website, though, but that's someone trying to explain the problem.
As I say, I just don't think the formation's working. I've never been a fan of the five at the back. I mean, that's a foul throw. I just don't think we've literally got enough up the pitch. I think because we've come with a back five and the two holding, that's just giving Southampton the advantage. I mean, that's a fucking foul. Paulson, come on. He's just gone straight through him. Studs up.
Southampton with the ball down the right-hand side. Crosses the ball into the box. Cleared from Safal. Paqueta. Oh, it's unfortunate again. They've got the ball back. Goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Boys has gone mental at the ref now. Rice plays in Soucek. Soucek Johnson. Driving forward now from the right-hand side. He's got his hands up looking for players to find a bit of space. driving forward. Emerson skips by the player. He drives forwards. He loses it. Southampton clear. Creswell can't keep it in, and it goes out for Southampton throw in. There we go. Let's have a look at this
really
one now.
happy, is he? He's still arguing about that goal. He's still arguing about it. No point arguing more. It's just
Right.
not gonna
I mean,
matter
I've seen a picture. Again, I don't know how legit these pictures are, but if this picture is true, then his foot is completely not on the touchline. But again, I don't trust. I don't know if I trust that source. Oh, what a save from Fabianski!
Big save.
Double save. I'll get that for you in a second. Right, that picture's definitely. Bowen. Johnson with the ball. There's a picture going round that I think is fake, just for anyone that wants to know in case they see it.
No, the one I've got looks like his foot is on the line. West Ham have got to play down injured again. Showing that chance. It was a good save from Fabianski and a follow-up as well. It was a good double save there. Che Adams again, forcing the save out of Fabianski. And then Elianusi with the follow-up.
I'm not going to sing it, but I'm just going to put the post up.
I say for the goal, the only thing I would say is that you go to VAR for that, not the referee.
Scott, I don't think that's right, mate. I don't think that's right, mate.
By the sounds of it, it's not true. It's got to be on the line. Some of it's got to be on the line or behind it. It doesn't say all of it. There's some of it.
In the last 10 minutes, West Ham have picked up nearly 80% possession.
Haven't really done much though. We had that shot from a ref. I just can't be asked right now. They're grabbing at each other and he just literally falls on the floor. Literally just falls to his knees. And it's like, yeah, it's foul. They were so far apart from each other, they couldn't even touch legs.
Scott, I've just looked it up there. I'm just gonna read the official rule on the FA website, and it says have part of each foot on the touchline or on the ground outside the touchline. I think it's a legal throw.
This is part of, not all of. I mean, I'm just saying for me, I'd make sub at half time and I'd maybe match them up, maybe go 4-4-2, get Antonio on up front with Scamacca, maybe finally roll that dice. Ref, that is a foul. And again, oh wow, you actually got a free kick this time.
I don't think the first one was, but the second one was.
We didn't get the ball in either of them, and you can't tackle from behind. There's the points Duval's going to make. You know, you cannot make that foul. He gets across to him, barges into him, and then does it again. I mean, to be fair, there's not many poor refs, but he is one. Craig Paulson is an awful referee. I still don't understand how he manages in the refs in the Premier League.
Creswell plays the ball. Oh, Scamacca is broke free from the defender. God, they're do you know what? He's won a corner, right? But as soon as Scamacca gets the ball, there's 2 or 3 players on him. But that's what West Ham. This is why, Matt, you maybe make the point in the second half that if we are backs against the game and you put Antonio and Scamacca on, they're not going to be able to bunch up 2 and 2 because it's going to allow all the other players to come through. So, unless we get a goal before.
Oh, that's a poor corner. Is it another corner? Yep, been blocked out. West Ham. First corner didn't beat the first man, was cleared out, cycled back to Creswell. Creswell whipped it back in. This one was blocked in the near post and it's gone back out for a second West Ham corner in succession.
Matt, I am here. I'm just talking in the background. Sorry. You do the commentary.
All right. It's Creswell standing over it for delivery again. Creswell whips it in deeper this time. Still headed up and out to Bone on into the box. His shot gets closed down. Smacker turns and shoots twice. Is it deflected over? I think it is. I think ref's giving another corner. He went deeper this time, Creswell, and they cleared the first ball. Comes to Bowen. Bowen's shot's blocked. Skamaka turns and shoots. Has a second shot.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Dad's with me here, right? And Dad's made a valid point. He says he doesn't mess about. He just, when he gets a sniff of a chance, he shoots. So he's actually had 2 attempts. It was blocked. Second chance, shoot. So, you're going to get goals if you keep creating chances like that. It's a 3. Oh! On the edge of the box is Soufal. Oh, Soufal's.
Johnson's lost out. That's on the counter. Oh, I think it's Creswell. Is it Creswell this time? It's come across and covered. And just knocks it down to the corner flag. And in the end, Southampton recycle it with the goalkeeper. Yeah, he had the first shot, didn't he? Which got blocked. And then he spun on the spot and got the second shot off.
Matt, I'll be back in a second.
Deflected up and over. Moyes on the touchline, not happy. Southampton playing out from the back. Oh, they're giving it straight away to Bowen. Bowen into Rice. West Ham cycle it wide to Soufal. Soufal into Bowen. Bowen plays it back into Rice. Rice drives into the middle of the park. Spreads it wide to Emerson. Creswell's on the overlap. Emerson whips it in from deep. That's a poor cross. Straight into the hands of Bazanu. Clemson goalkeeper. Trying to calm things down. West Ham have been in the ascendancy more in the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but still probably yet to test the goalkeeper. Skamaka's come close a couple of times and just cannot get it on target. West Ham have somehow won the ball from a goal kick. Looks to try and play Skamaka in. He's got round the defender.
Go on, Skamaka.
Gets a box. Oh, is it the fucking outside the post?
Oh!
Brilliant cross that was.
We're doing everything, but we just can't put the ball in the back of the net.
Skamaka makes a run off the back of the centre back. It's a brilliant run. I don't know if he was he onside? He was. Defender tried tackling from behind. He actually stands up, clips a brilliant ball to Paqueta in the box. Paqueta gets his head on it, past the goalkeeper. I think he clipped the outside the post. Does brilliantly well there, and he gets his head up to Skamaka, but it's an inch perfect ball in for Paqueta. And he sends it back across the other way. It's actually a brilliant tackle from the Southampton defender, to be fair, just showing the replay. But back across the keeper, outside of the post. West Ham could have had 4 in this first half. And just, it's one of them days at the moment where we just cannot score. And I was about to say, for some reason we're having a water break, but I think maybe.
Has he hurt himself in that tackle?
Yeah, I think he might have. He's done something quite serious. He's laying on the floor. I don't know if maybe he caught his foot in the ground, his knee, or caught his arm. But I think it was Salisu. I think it's Salisu. That's his name, the Southampton centre back. And it looks like he may have he's done something in trying to stop Paqueta from scoring. He's done something, and I think I think he's dislocated his shoulder. He's holding his arm across his chest. That normally means shoulders popped out. They've got a temporary sort of sling on it. He's had some oxygen. Yeah, that's unfortunate because it was a very good. In fairness to the defender, it was a very good tackle. And West Ham fans will finally get to see the introduction of Coletta Carr in the Premier League. So he is walking. It looks like a makeshift sling. It looks like he's straight. Oh, sorry. Is that the young kid we're saying? I haven't seen the actual. Thing yet. We are finally going to see Coletta Carr in the Premier League, just not in a West Ham shirt. But
We were linked him
I
for a
thought
while.
it was Salisu, but someone reckons it might be the other centre back.
They're finding the gaps. Save from Fabi.
Shot from Elanusi, and it's a good save from Fabianski.
What's your time?
The shot
Go
from-
exactly. Go.
For 40, 55, 56, 57. West Ham
Good
coming
ball from
forward again.
Soucek to Emerson. Emerson to Declan Rice. Driving forward, finds Creswell out in the left. He brings it back. Kira. They're still down to 10 men.
We've had 9 shots, right? We haven't seen one on target. Said we've done everything but score. We've had about 3 shots, but the keeper's had absolutely no chance of saving it.
Soufal. Driving forward down the right-hand side. Good ball in the box. Cleared from Southampton on the edge of the box. Maketa shoots! No.
I say we've had about 3 Skamaka chances where he's put it just the wrong side of the post. And then Paqueta has hit the post. And so it was Bella Kotchap, the young centre-back. So I thought it was Saluso, it's not. So whoever said that in the chat was right. And Coletta Carr now comes in for his, I don't know if that's his debut or not. I don't want to commit to say that. I feel like it is. But unless he's had minutes, I don't think he started the game yet. That's quite interesting. I don't know if you just saw that from the Southampton goalkeeper. He actually took the goal kick from like the middle of the box, which you should never see anymore. Like if you normally line up in line one of the posts, he just took it right from the
Rice
middle.
has done well. Nip that ball away from Aribo. He's driving forward, Deckers is. And he's going to lose the throw into Southampton.
He don't look happy about something though, Deck. I can't really see why in that instance, because there's nothing wrong with that sort of bounce off him. Oh, ref, that's a booking.
Oh, ref, come on. Got to get a foul. He's got to get a yellow card for that. Foul on, was it Ben Johnson, was it? Or Kira?
Emerson.
Okay. Emerson.
It was Emerson. He's just taken off Emerson. Down the line.
Yeah, he nipped the ball forward.
Oh! Yeah, it's just fair. It's a booking. Walker Peters goes in the book. And hopefully that keeps him a bit more quiet, a bit more subdued.
Ben Johnson plays a nice ball through to foul. Oh, just over the head of Skamaka.
What is that? That guy's like 6'4", and he's jumped and he still can't get that. How high?
He's actually just turned round. Skamaka's just turned round to foul and went, keep the ball on the ground. Did you not see that?
No, I blinked and missed it. Good tackle there.
Good tackle from Kira.
Yeah, but he's right though. Like even like keep it lower. Just I say the guy's 6'3", 6'4", and then he's jumping. He's going to be what 7 foot, and you're still over his head. Like who are you expecting to get on that ball?
Uh-oh. Deckers brings the ball forward. Creswell in the West Ham half. It's going to go long. Switch ball. Finds Soufal, heads the ball forward. It doesn't lead to anything, so I don't really get Creswell's thinking there. He literally switched play to a packed area. What a great ball that is from Declan Rice, so who does the same, but this time actually puts us forward. Emerson. Paqueta goes early. Tries to go to the back post. Keeper spills it a little bit. Cleared from Southampton.
They're now sitting further and further back.
They're sitting really deep now. They've got 11 men literally from 40 yards back. We've got space now. Keir's on the ball. He switches play over to Emerson, who's got space on the left. Creswell with him. Emerson ball into the box. God, they've got everyone back.
Yeah, they are. It's nearly half time, so they're just camping out, holding out for half time right now. Inviting West Ham to try and break it down. We've had a couple of chances there on the right hand side, but we could have just whipped the ball in. Like, I don't understand what the plan is.
Bet Bowen. He does well. Kira, Paqueta through the middle. He finds Kira again, who's going to play in Emerson. Creswell down the left-hand side. Finds Skamaka, who's made a good run inside the box. Holds up play, 2 defenders on him. Big ball in the box. Oh, it's cleared from Kaleta Carr. Declan Rice wins the header. Kaleta Carr again wins the header. Overhead kick out the box from Southampton. Straight to West Ham again. There's literally a minute and a half to play for the first half. Declan Rice. Paqueta. Ball through. Bowen. Tries to find Soufal. He's got it. He's done well. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, Bowen! Oh, they're calling for it, but nah. Oh, no, Soufal's just fouled.
The only thing I'd say is he wasn't in possession of the ball, but he gets in front of the defender and the front defender knocks him over. So, but as I said, we had all our VAR like last week. I don't know, actually, to be fair. It's like Bowen tried to run around the side of him, ran into the back of his leg. Yeah, there's nothing in that for me.
Johnson, Declan Rice, Soucek collects the ball, knocks it forward. Southampton knocked the ball forward to Fabianski. We've got literally 30 seconds to go. Fabianski goes early, finds Creswell. He drives forward. Emerson's made the run. That's a nice ball. Finds Emerson. He's driving forward. They've got 2 Southampton players on him. Checks the ball to Skamaka. 2 Southampton players on him immediately. He skips by them all. And the third's there. And Aribo does win the ball off him. And then we've won the ball back and it goes out for a Southampton throw. Yeah.
He just didn't offer any sort of option there, Creswell. He was waiting for Creswell to make the overlap, to lay it off to him. He just didn't. That'll be it. So Southampton throw in. Deep in their half. There
you go.
There we go. Yeah.
There's half time. So if you are watching, that's the score is Southampton 1 to West Ham 0. It was a contentious goal, but I think the rules do state that the throw-in should be allowed. The rules are Walker Peters threw the ball in the field and one of his feet looked like they were on the field of play. But I think from looking at research, if your heel is touching it, then the game can still play on. So anyway, it's 1-0 Southampton. What do you think? Keep your comments coming in and let us know your thoughts on it. Matt, me and you're going to go away for a break for 10-15 minutes. We'll come back for the second half. Keep your comments coming in, talk to each other and come back and join us in the second half as well. But I've got the confidence, mate. You know, we've had chances. We just haven't put the ball in the back of the net. And once we kind of do a little bit of... Matt, Russ, you're going to stay around?
Yeah, you two can jump off another week.
I'm going to go. Right, cool.
Go on, you two jump off either way. Go on then. Hello, everybody. Russ and the West Ham Network. I hope you're safe and well. Say, Sam, woo! It's not woo because we're 1-0 down. So, boo. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. If you want to dial in, you can do if you want. If you want to call us, what do you think? It's up to you. Hang on, let me just turn this off. How do I turn this down? Because it's bloody loud. How do I turn this down? I can't. Right, I'm going to take it off instead. Anyway, so 1-0 down at half time. It's frustrating, isn't it? It's been frustrating, let's be honest. It's been a frustrating first half. We've done everything apart from score, which is bloody annoying. And obviously we go down 1-0. Very controversial goal. It's why can't I pause? Why can't I make this quiet? How do I make this quiet? It's so noisy. Oh, is there a way I can make this silence? I need to silence this screen because it's doing my head in. I'll have to put my phone just down there. There we go. Okay. Right, let's have a look in the comments. What we got? What we saying? Indeed. Russ telling it to stop picking his nose. Unbelievable. He's not well, man. So, get Suchar and bring Downs on, get Emerson off, who was playing okay, and let Benny run that left-hand side. Giro shots on goal. We will do better in the second half. We do tend to do better in the second half. As Howard says, we tend to be a second-half side, really. Getting mugged in the box. I try and get trending each watch along Twirl's hair. Indeed, he loves to twirl his hair, does Anton. 14 picks of his nose in the first half. Good to see. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just close that. That's better. Just close it. And then I'll get it ready for later on. That's what we'll do. And I won't start it. If you want to come and have a chat, what do you think about the first half? Feel free. You're more than welcome to. I'm going to put the number in the chat. Let me just get everything ready. And you can come and let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. The first half, we've got Anton's thoughts, Matt's thoughts, but what are your thoughts, more importantly? So let me just put the number in the chat. Number's there. If anyone wants to have a chat, you feel free. You're more than welcome. It's been a frustrating first half. I think we seem to have done everything. I mean, Skamaka, fantastic shot. We just whipped it without really even trying, in all honesty. And he was unlucky there. But it's just not in it. It's just not. Anyway. Now's the time to put Skamaka and Antonio on the pitch together, watching on his rainy TV and watching you. It will come, Russ. Trust the boys. I think it will. I think it will. Did the ref not impede Bones' ability to clear the ball? And if so, yes. Andy, it's late now, isn't it? It's too late to do it. But, you're right. It's like it's been impeded. The throw-in was dodgy. And I just don't understand how VAR... The whole idea of VAR is to stop these things happening. Clear and obvious. Two clear and obvious issues there, and neither. Don't get it. Don't get it myself. Do not get it. But, oh well, we can't. It's, in terms of, let's get the stats up. We love the stats, don't we? We love the stats. Let's have a quick look at the stats in terms of what the first half read for us. When my computer wants to work, it'd be very nice. In the first half, I was sorting out my Esther applications for anyone who's interested, for our trip to America over Christmas. And Mrs. Buddens is currently on the phone doing all the reservations for our Christmas dinner. There we go. Howard is too stoned. Fair enough. I'm telling you now, if it was our goal, says Megan, VAR would have stepped in and checked both incidents. I totally agree. With you. Where's my stats? Come on, stats. Okie dokie. Yeah, show more, please. I want to see more stats. Right, okay, so... What's going on here? No, I don't want form. Why is all my things gone funny today? I'll tell you what, it's been a mare all round. Right, okay, here we go. So... West Ham, we finished the half after 58% possession. Southampton 42%. We had 10 shots. They had 8, none on target, as someone mentioned in the chat. Where Southampton had 8 shots and 7 on target. We had 3 shots blocked. They had 1 shot. 4 corners to 3 to them. They've had 4 fouls. We've had 2. Obviously, they had a yellow card with Walter Peters. Walter Peters getting scything down Emerson. We've hit the woodwork. So how can we? I don't understand how you can hit the woodwork and not be on target anyway. We've had 241 passes to 180, 80% pass accuracy to 75% for them. Long balls, they've had more long balls, but we've had a better percentage. Crosses, we've had more, but they've had a better percentage. Dribbles, we've only had 2 dribbles Not those type of dribbles on the pitch. And they've had 9. We've lost the possession 77-78. Aerial duels, they've won 2 more. We've put more tackles in. They've had more interceptions, more clearances. So it's actually quite an even. I mean, it's apart from the possession, it's been quite an even game. But we'll need a proper second half. Kel L says, "Can you say hi, Jack? Hi, Jack." Not hijack, but hi to Jack. There we go. On the throw-ins, Suchek whiffed on the ball. Please take him out. Enough already. Please, Moyes, put Downs in. I have international dry mouth. Fair play. Thanks, Howard. Just switch your back 4 and bring on Benny. It'll be 2-1. We'll score in the 57th and 52nd. Said Megan. So get your what's it called? Get your bets on for that. And also, what are the lottery numbers, Megan, if that's the case? Moyes will bring on Fornals, lol. Yeah, probably will do. But, I mean, this is the time to bring on Antonio, isn't it? And Antonio and Scarmacca up front. 2 for it. Go for it. I thought again, I think, you know, in terms of Paqueta, I thought he was in and thereabouts, but I want him more further up. You know, I want him to really hurt. You know, we've got enough in the back. You know, stop running all right. Just stay up there and just be clever and just put the clever balls into Scarmacca. Scarmacca is looking. He's done everything apart from score. Bowen's done everything apart from score. It seems first half as well. I think once the first goal comes in, the set is going to be. I think we'll get the second. Do you know what I mean? I think we'll get the first goal and then the second goal coming straight away. See us coming back in the second half. Let's bring on Ben Rama loose. Scarmacca is so exciting. Some of those strikes and goal were beautiful. We can see his frustration where he almost scored goal of the season, didn't he? Really, in all honesty, that first shot was amazing. Absolutely amazeballs. So yeah, fair play to him. Fair play to the lads. Let me just get this all ready while I'm here. As I said, big 45 minutes needed because obviously we've got Liverpool on Wednesday. Hey, there he is. Housewife choice.
I didn't know if you saw the thing I was putting in the WhatsApp group. Like the whole Birmingham game today, the game has been delayed because the goal is 2 inches too big. They've actually had to pull the goal frame out of the ground, and they got a groundsman on site with a hacksaw having to saw 2 inches off the bottom of the goal frame.
We all know 2 inches is very important. But
you got the Arsenal game where the electricity went down and then they did
50p in the meter for the Arsenal game. Yeah, it's so weird.
Apparently, what it was is after they had a power cut, the ref's communication system didn't come back. So they
switch off, switch back on again. Got to switch off, switch back on again, innit?
It wasn't having it.
That's crazy.
Or no one thought about it for half an hour.
Yeah. Well, it's easy enough done. It's easy enough done, I tell you, because like there's so many things you check, like pre-match. So like we have Vision Techs, and they check all the VAR feeds, but they ask that the VAR feed comes from someone else, but they have to check it. And then at West Ham we have all of the stuff's done in Preston, so then we have to check the line to Preston as well. It's crazy.
Literally, right? The video it's on Football Daily, which is like one of Sky Sports.
Yeah.
But the video literally shows they got a guy with a tape measure standing underneath the goal frame, measuring from the floor to the top of the frame. It's like, no, 2 inches too tall.
Well, that's easy enough done. You can see how that's probably done, because what they've done is they've probably taken it out, mowed it, and not banged it in enough.
So now they literally pulled the frame out of the ground. They've got to measure 2 inches off the bottom, but he's soaring 2 inches off the bottom.
Yeah, because that happens a lot. Because I mean, obviously, the first thing they do is they don't leave the goals up. They tend to take them down.
I wouldn't. No, but I wouldn't. Like,
how would you? Yeah, how would you know? Unless you're like.
You're at the games, right? Is that a common thing before every game? Does a ref go out there with a tape measure and go?
No.
But they normally just eyeball it and go.
But they must have eyeballed it. They probably eyeballed it and went, actually, that's wrong.
That's probably
wrong. And if you play
something looks wrong about that. You don't know what it is, but something looks off.
But that's the same as me. It's like if something's going, and say Flo's come in and she's done like this to my mic. And it's only when I sit down and go, what's she done to my mic? I know exactly where I want it. And it's the same thing. Yeah. Crazy. That is mental. No, I think it's. I think with me, yeah, and I can see why. Because I mean, as I said, every game they take all the goals out and they put them all back again. So it's like they've got to mow the grass, don't they, around it? So, oh, that's funny, man. That's mental. I love that. Football, eh? Crazy. Sometimes all you need is a saw and lost its head. Lady Luck seems to have left us that half, Danielle. It always does, mate. Always does, doesn't it?
Well, to be fair, we had all our luck last week, didn't we?
We've had a lot of luck
game last
recently.
week.
Yeah.
We had all the luck, and today it's just gone. You're getting nothing.
Today, guys, you're getting F-all tonight. Today, get used to it.
You're getting absolute jack.
F-all.
F-all.
We've got Thor. We've got Thor from Iceland. Nice to see him. If you've got your hammer, could you? Oh, of course he'll have a hammer. It's Thor, and he's a West Ham fan.
Can you quickly go up to Hull and knock their goal frame back in? So it's still
that's what you want. But it'll be like this far because Thor's got a really strong hammer. Yeah. Does Moyes make a change straight away? I don't think he does. I don't think he will.
I would. I'd get.
I know we would. That's
for me personally. It's a really weird sort of the second half of the game. The second half of the first half, we were in the ascendancy.
Yeah.
Because Southampton got their goal. And we're quite happy to sit back and defend. And actually gives the chances. I know someone put in the chat, right, as the half-time whistle went, that, we played a half football, no shots, it's embarrassing. And it's like, well, no, we've had about 10 shots.
We've had 10 shots, none on target. We've had 10 shots.
Skamaka's put about 3 shots like an inch wide of the post. He put one from inside the box, one from about 35 yards, another one there. It literally was like, if it's 3 inches the other way, the post and in.
Yeah.
And then Paqueta literally hit the outside of the post with the head. We've done everything but score.
You're totally right.
Formation's not working.
And on another day, 2 of them would have gone in, at least.
Yeah.
And we'd gone in 2-0 or 3-1 up or whatever, and it's a different story. I don't think he'll make the change to start off with. I think he's going to give him 10-15 minutes. That's what he tends to do.
I don't think formation's working.
Maybe not the formation.
When the game was open and it was attack versus each team was attacking, we were going deeper and deeper and deeper. Didn't seem to have an outlet ball. I mean, for me, the right-hand side is not clicking.
And that's what we said. That's what you and me said, innit? We said that right at the beginning. That right-hand side with Soufal doesn't work with Bowen. They just don't click together this season. It's been Tierlo, and I'd even take Johnson right back and play Johnson, because I think he goes forward. He's got a little bit more pace than Soufal. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at the moment with him. It just don't work. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. Let's stop my screen share in case. So it looks like we're going to be kicking off very, 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 very shortly when my stream wants to kick in again. Southampton are just on their way out. Doesn't look like any changes. Changes.
I mean, to be fair, I want to say Moisey, but he's done it in Europe.
He has. But that's Europe, isn't it? That's different, isn't it?
But that's Europe.
It looks like Southampton are bringing on some bloke. Don't know who turns his shirt around. Never seen him before. Has he made a sub? I can't tell. Turn around, mate.
They're focusing on a play. There is someone standing on the touchline.
There's someone, and he's had a glass of water and he spat it out. So that to me means there's a sub.
It was. What is this?
Don't know.
Did he come on the pitch? I'm so confused.
Uh-oh. Oh, look, Anton's got all funny.
Anton's smacked his game on.
Have I? Or have I gone wonky again?
No, you just got a bit. You got a bit pixely.
Have I?
Have I? Yeah, you have. Do a what's that?
Oh,
do a test.
That's
Get it over. Noob.
Paul Cross. Did they make a sub? It's really weird.
Don't know.
We haven't made any subs. I'm going to try and
made no subs.
Look online and because it was weird the way they were sort of.
It's like the worst episode of the Brady Bunch with us three like that.
But then your head's not chopped off, innit?
I don't think they have.
I'm pixelated.
I don't think I think that's just a winger standing on the touchline.
I just think he wanted to drink. He was probably thirsty.
Get those last minute electrolytes in before they kick
Got to
off.
get him in. You don't want to get the sniffles. You don't want to get those sniffles.
Go on, Paqueta. Go on, son.
Go on, Paqueta. Go on,
Oh,
son.
that's a good tackle.
Was that Sassurulu? Yeah. Good player.
Salisu.
Good
I
player
think
he
he was
is.
offside, to be fair. I'm not sure if he was or not. Because the fullback may have been playing him on. It's very well recovered from the centre back.
Very good. Good player. Good player.
Oh.
That's it. Still a bit pixely, mate.
Ant needs to get that hamster running.
He does.
West Ham somehow had a throw in
That works quite well.
corner and giving it away.
Come on, you irons. Come on, you irons.
Like, you notice that we don't have a long throwing taker anymore. Like if that was Southampton with that throw, that would have been loading
Straight
the
in
box
the- yeah.
up and launching it in.
But I think someone does take a long throw on. I know Antonio
Antonio.
does, but I'm pretty sure someone like Kier or someone took a long one. Like
Arthur used to take one, didn't?
Arthur. Good
I think
shout.
Soufal's got like a semi.
He's
like,
got
not
he's got a
finished
semi.
one.
Soufal's got a semi. There we go.
Soufal's
Oh Matt, you just a walking meme.
As long as someone's getting entertained, it's
As
fine.
long as someone's getting some, innit? As long as someone's
Yeah,
getting
exactly.
some.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah, exactly.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you if you are.
No, you know what I mean though. Like, he can hit the edge, like the front of the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
But we never load up that deep. Like we load up deeper than that, and then
Come on, Bowen. Bowen's at the ball. Cross it in. Skamaka. Oh, again. It just can't.
Bowen's got to the byline. He's pulled the ball back. Skamaka's
Nice
gone
ball.
for the scorpion kick.
Yeah. And he's gone for that.
Put
Because
it
I
over
think
the
that's the.
crossbar.
Yeah.
The only way he could get on the ball. Or is he actually volleyed it on the...
No, I think he's volleyed on the inside of his right foot. And see the
Off his
replay.
knee.
Off his knee. He's so good. He can take a shot on. And he's hurt his knee now.
That's what I mean. Because it was a weird angle. I thought he'd like it off the back of his foot.
Yeah.
But no, he's run across the man and flicked it off the top of his knee.
And he's hurt his knee because of it now.
Oh, that'd be a stinger, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah,
like
real stinger.
Old Sunday League, he'd be rubbing that for a couple of minutes.
Oh, cold day as well. Yeah. Oh, but I mean, again, it's just his movement. That's what I mean. He's you can't not assume he's going to score. It's just the way the defender totally missed him. Totally missed that run. Great ball from Bowen.
He's getting
Maybe
in the
it'll
right
be.
positions, is what you're saying.
He is.
You're worried with a centre forward if he's not in the right positions.
Yeah, it's true. Mandy says, "Oh my God, we have to score." Kathleen. Oh,
Ball crossed
Southampton. No, it's all right.
The
Kathleen
back
says, "We will score soon. Just watch." There we go. I am watching. JWP
post,
in the ball.
clearance,
Knocked out.
Knocked in again. Creswell's another poor clearance. West Ham cannot clear the box at the moment.
Just get it out.
Peters. Don't know who that is on the ball.
I don't know, some bloke.
Peters again. Better than
Yes.
Usti maybe. Aribo. Back to Walker. I think that is what we look for. Peters and Creswell.
That's it. Well done. Falls him out.
Marshals him out.
Yeah, marshals him out. Good word. Marshals him out. Nice to see.
Antonio's warming up.
Well, he's not. He's just standing there. That doesn't look like someone who's ready to come on. He's
is
literally walking around like, oh, it's like Sunday League. Like, you're the linesman. Oh God, all right, on the subs. That's literally how he's walking around. Like, oh,
To be fair, when they just
Probably
counted, I was like, oh,
offside.
look, he's warming up. And then actually, he didn't move. Like, the entire time the camera was on,
literally, he's
standing
picking his
there.
teeth.
It was like
he's
he was
picking
biting a
his
nail
teeth.
or something.
Right, go on, Paqueta. Paqueta hits it. Oh, rebound from Emerson. It's about to Skamaka. Skamaka's in the box. Oh.
Shot on target, though. So we're getting closer.
Yeah, we're getting one. That's one. That counts for the stats. Skamaka's in the
That
box.
does not count for the stats.
No.
He snatched. Oh, no, it's corner. It's corner.
Corner.
I'll take it back.
Okay, all right. Okay, great bit of play by Skamaka then. No, Paqueta was like through, took a nice touch. Hit it, swiveled, another save from the goalkeeper. Well played. And the goalkeeper's
That was a
playing
bit
well
better
today.
from Soufal. He actually picked someone out rather than just
Yeah, agreed.
crossed in. Oh, they got a lucky bounce. Kick punched it out. Johnson couldn't get the second ball. Southampton's committed. Southampton's going in the box.
Oh, and they're on the attack. They're running to the box.
They've got Che Adams in the box open.
Che Adams is going back.
Oh,
Let him go. Oh.
Creswell with the interception.
Whew.
Now Southampton will be going in the book, 100%. Because he absolutely annihilated.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was that was trying to make the counter attack.
He had his foot out as well, didn't he?
It's one of them old school Sunday league where it's like, one of you's getting past me, it's you or the ball, you decide which one.
Yeah. It was
Studs
his studs up as well, weren't it? Yeah, took him out.
But then Elianusi with the counter.
Matt's cracking one open. That's it. Oh. Get proper on it. That's what I mean. Sunday sesh.
Sunday. It's call day tomorrow, Ross. Come on.
Exactly, you're right. Freezing cold, hungover, accidentally put deep heat on your ball bag. Oh, and then what happens is, Howard, it's after you finish your game, you go home and I get that Sunday feeling, which is like all your legs hurt, your arm, particularly if you play rugby as well. So it's like shoulders, or everything just ate. I love that, watching Gazzetta Italia's football. That's what that's my Sundays. I used to love that. Smell of roast dinner. Oh.
Rams are on the attack. Well, stay on the attack. They've got the ball and West Ham's off. West Ham have forced them backwards too.
They have, yeah. Just take that out from me.
Pinch the ball back. Skamaka's holding it up and looking for some sort of pull. You had so many options for a pass there. He's giving it away again. Southampton now on the counter, 35 yards out. Ward-Prowse on the ball. West Ham managed to throw him up again. He's made a clever run. The header. And Ward-Prowse lets it run out for the corner. Skamaka holds the ball up. He lays it off to Soucek. And Soucek has an easy 5-yard pass to the ball. Yeah. And he just doesn't decide what to do and gets his pocket picked. And then Southampton go back. Southampton counter our counter. And all our West Ham players have flooded up the pitch thinking we got the counter attack on. For Soucek not to make a 5-yard pass. And then Declan Rice got caught under the long ball. Luckily, he got a touch on it. And gone out for Southampton throw-in, which Ward-Prowse will take.
I don't understand, right? Hold on. Why is my... I can when I'm watching us right now, I'm crystal clear.
Yes,
my internet is crystal clear. Like, the stream I'm watching is no problem at all. I look on my phone, and I'm what's going on?
Yeah. It's because you can't see it, because it's like it's yours is local, and so it's local, but it's going up to the internet, and it's obviously something coming back. So obviously it's not strong for some reason. Your signal's not strong today. That's why. So you think it's like when I'm doing the what's the names from the supporters club. I can see myself crystal clear, and you're breaking up, Russ, and I was like, I'm not. I can't see. I'm breaking up. But anyway, that's why it's streaming.
Turned off Dad's Wi-Fi. Turned off Dad's Wi-Fi.
You need to put another 50p in the meter.
Yeah.
Still no change yet. I say from my side, obviously, injury substitution for Southampton aside.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good ball from Skamaka.
Such a good player, isn't he? Such a good player.
So foul, like. Oh.
I think Arsenal just scored.
Skamaka's just got me thinking, like, what am I supposed to do right now?
Yeah, he's doing everything right. Yeah.
Holds the ball up, spreads the play. Like, it's a brilliant ball into his feet, holds off 2 players, spreads it out straight away, 2 touch. And then look, he's at the back post, whip it in. No, you try and run around him, and then you kick it back into him, and then you try and kick it on the pitch again. It's just like, once he took the first touch, you should have just whipped it back in, because you could see Skamaka making that run on the back post.
You're totally right. Totally right. So frustrating. You know, the thing is, he's such a good player. It's like you just want Skamaka on the ball all the time.
All the brilliant interception there from Southampton, though, to be fair, defensively. Picks out Paqueta, looks, spread it wide to Bowen.
Skamaka's already got in that central mode again.
Oh, Jim's in! Oh, yes, that's it. I thought someone made some sense on the other side. There he goes. Oh. Like, I can understand you. Did to put right? Let me take the subtitles off. Right, come on, West Ham. Oh, Paqueta in the middle. Paqueta's gone
Down on the
down,
floor,
injured.
He probably had a head in. He probably had a head in the back or something. He had to pick
Looked like,
with centre back to try and win the header.
I just
He
think
has the
it's
original shot. He gets blocked out.
I love the way
Yeah,
This time
Skamaka
Suvar
gets in
does put it in
that.
early.
all
Gets
the
in the
time.
box
It's
all the
just,
time. Then he's
All his
there, isn't he?
movement.
Has a hand.
And he's just,
That's a hand
It's
from the
just-
Southampton centre back on the back of Paqueta. Not much in it though. Like,
not much.
unless
It's
he,
collected
maybe,
car, weren't it? Not much.
maybe he smacked his head on the floor. Maybe that's what it was.
Nah, that wasn't much. He was going up to. It wasn't a.
I say that he's still on the floor though.
Yeah. But you're right, Jim. I love the fact that that I just like that he's always there. It's his movements.
he is.
Where like
Movement.
the amount of times we've gone when Antonio's played, just get in the box. Just there's no one in the middle.
Yeah.
He's always in the middle.
Yeah, he's there,
Yeah,
and he's
Ben-
up for both, and he's up for the shot and he's up for the head, which
Definitely.
is brilliant.
Benny coming on.
I still love Antonio up there as well. Like Russ.
Yeah. He does bring something, doesn't he?
He frightens everyone. Yeah. Who's coming on?
Well, Benny's
Benrahma.
coming on. Whether it's going to be whether Paqueta's okay to
Oh.
carry on, or whether it is Emerson, and we just go. I imagine it would be Emerson. Well, I think we'll try and keep Paqueta on if he can, but
Or is it Kerswell? I don't know. Yeah, maybe probably would be Emerson.
Paqueta looks alright. He looks like he just took a bang. We've got him. Yeah, good shout about us. Yeah, it could be Cress and then put Emerson to left wing back, but we'll see. He looks alright. He's come on, Lucas. Come on, Lucas. Stupid sized bottles of water, West Ham. Man. What's the point of that? Literally, that's a one sip. That's a one sip, isn't it?
That's it. I know. Yeah.
In a
Plastic
day
can't
of
afford anymore.
exactly in a world of single use plastic and stuff, having
Yeah.
literally a cup full of water in a plastic bottle.
Yeah.
Why don't they still have the old Lucasade bottles? Where are they? The old
Yeah.
refills.
Yeah. Refills. Take them back and get your money.
The
Exactly.
old blue ones. The old plastic blue ones, yeah.
Yeah, the plastic blue. Yeah, exactly. Camel wines.
Probably COVID related, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're totally right. 58 minutes gone. So we've got 2 minutes until Moyes makes his 60 minutes. So substitution, as per usual.
I would say it's going to be one of the left backs.
It's going to be Emerson, isn't it?
Probably. It should be really, but
It will be. Yeah.
if you're more attacking, you'd
That's
say
another foul
Kerswell.
throw there by Walker Peters. And that was a foul. That's the one thing that really annoys me. It's not hard to throw a ball
No, I know.
properly. But he just
I
went. It was hard. It wasn't.
Not with the feet, but actually, what is the rules? Because I saw one the other day. I don't know what league it was in, but the guy wanted to throw it short to someone, so he crouched, bent his knee,
You can do that. You can
and he kept his back straight, and then just threw it.
as long as it goes over your head, and it's like
Yeah.
there was
Oh,
one. I
Emerson's
think
off.
Emerson. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like Emerson.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
Here's
shout.
Emerson.
Yeah, Emerson's off for Benny. Yeah, that's what we want now.
Yeah, a bit of a
Probably
sacking.
realistically should have started with, to be fair.
Yeah, I think. Well, as I said, I think if he was at home, I think he would have started instead of Emerson. In my opinion.
Interesting though that it wasn't Antonio that come on.
Yeah, I wondered that.
It's not that bucket, so even like fucking Antonio out there would have worked.
Maybe he's still got the sniffles. Lovely touch. Deck's got the balls.
So foul. That is absolute pone. Oh, sorry, that's just shocking.
He's so crap.
Like you've just
Oh,
tackled
oi.
yourself.
Don't get a foul for that. That's just as well.
You just tackled yourself, so foul, and then like just put your hands up. Like he had no reason to cut back inside there. He had about 3 chances to put the ball in the box.
Get up.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 players playing for Southampton who we tried to buy now, haven't we? We've got Adam Armstrong and Duj Kaleta. Tried to buy anyone else from Southampton?
I mean, obviously apart from Wall-Prowse, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Go on, boy.
Oh, we'll press as well. JWP as well, surely.
I mean, will
Yes.
we after a Rebo at any point?
I don't know, actually.
Meat pie, sausage roll. Come on, West Ham. Give us a go. Ooh, it's a corner.
Corner. Oh, we made Leighton Miles we were interested in as well, weren't
Yeah,
we?
Maitland Miles, yeah.
So that's 4. That's good. Come on, you Irons.
Irons. Big ball in. Keeper clicks.
That's shocking. That's far too high.
Yeah, wasn't good.
It's got
No
if you've got to put it in that position, it's got to be whipped a lot more than that.
Oh,
Come on, Moisey.
Come on, boys. What are we going to do, Moisey? Come on, Moisey. What's going down? What are we thinking? If it stays like this, we go down to 14th. Southampton got up to 15th.
Come on,
Although a win can put us up to 10th. We've had the results again so far. Come on, West Ham. Oh, Benny! Come on!
We check. It's a foul down the right-hand side. He's driving forward. He's fouled. Referee blows up. Finally.
Welcome to the referee's whistle. He's got it. Ah, technical issue. Lovely. Refresh. Oh. Come on, computer. Everywhere we go.
Not the way that, the Southampton player made the foul. But it's still Southampton, the ref had words with.
Well, I would. Anyway. Come on, Jared. Whip it in, son.
It's
Get another
definitely
assist.
almost like the fact that we got so many dodgy VAR decisions last week.
Yeah.
That when Coulson got told his ref in the game, he's like, I don't give West Ham anything.
Cleared from Southampton.
It's like any 50-50 West Ham are in, just give them all Southampton. We've got to try and balance the books because
Yeah.
they are
See
a bit
that-
of a shocker last week.
See that bloody Armstrong from Southampton?
Yeah.
He just runs straight, but he
That's
keeps, but he keeps doing stuff. Like he keeps getting past our players. He
That's
doesn't
what
do
he
anything
does.
fancy. He just runs
That's
straight.
what he does.
My bloody streams just fucking gone.
Anyway, Soufal's got the
That's
ball.
like
Come on,
Antonio.
Soufal.
Antonio does the same thing, doesn't he? So
He certainly does, mate. He certainly does. Right, Southampton's got the ball out to Aaron Cresswell. Super Aaron Cresswell. Declan Rice. Nice little touch. Paqueta's got the ball. Paqueta. Nice little touch to
Get wide.
Skamaka. Skamaka out to Souček.
put it back. Go on. Get wide.
Declan's got the ball. Nice touch back. Paqueta's got the ball. And then my stream
Come
goes
on,
down.
get on the ball.
Whee! Go on, keep
Fred
going.
was
You
like, are we
keep,
getting on the ball? Or what?
keep going.
Go on,
Keep
Benny.
going. Keep going.
Go on, Benny.
Keep
Run at
going.
him. He can't tackle you. He's booked.
Can't tackle you. Keep it going.
Come on, Benny. Oh, go on, Dex. Oh yes! Declan Rice!
It's first goal of the season. What were we saying?
Yes!
We were saying about
What
that,
a
weren't
goal.
we?
What a
We
goal!
were saying about that.
I
We
tell you
needed.
what. I tell
That's a
you
finish.
what.
That is a finish.
Go on,
Who
tell you
created
what.
that? Who
I
created
don't
it?
even know. I don't even know. to be
Benny.
honest. Benny.
Benny.
Well, he ran at Walker Peters. He
Benny.
ran at him.
Benny and the
Especially Walker Peters
Jets.
on a booking. He can't do anything. He can't commit to the tackle.
Great. Well, let me sort out the Canva.
Get Benny,
Stands him up.
Benny.
Knocks it back, and then it's Cresswell. He plays a
Benny.
1-2 with Ben Rama as well.
1-2.
Opens his body up, just bends it into that far corner.
Yes! Yes! Game on! Let's go, West Ham. Let's go. Brilliant. What a goal that was, by the way. What a goal.
Outside the book, but outside the box, right foot, bent it into the far corner.
Ooh.
Brilliant.
Good. See, I told you we're massive everywhere we go.
Oh, game
Everywhere we
on.
go. Game on indeed. Ascendancy now, West Ham, surely.
Rice switches play with his left foot. And West Ham have won a second ball. Soufal switches play. Tries to find Skamaka, but it's just gone too far.
Oh.
Oh, he's... Go on, Skamaka. Oh, yes! Go on, son! No! No! That's a good track back physical battle. Oh.
I said the Premier League or what's the Referees Association, whatever it's called, PGMOL, whatever.
Yeah.
probably said to Craig Paulson, look, we had a shocker last week. West Ham had too many dodgy decisions going their way. You need to balance it out this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't matter who it is. It's against West Ham, so you got, you know.
Exactly.
Looked everywhere. The blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles. Go on, Bowen! Go on, Bowen! Play it! Play it early! Paqueta! Paqueta's coming into the box! Turns onto his left foot, shoots! Takes a block! Benny! Oh my god, it's taking a deflection and gone over. Oh.
I swear that first shot. I swear that first shot hit Bowen.
It was so many deflections.
I'm sure that first shot hits Bowen from Paqueta when he cuts inside. I know, he didn't hit the defender in front of him. James. It's bad and good defending.
It's good defending, yeah. It is good defending.
Yeah.
It's bad defending that you're making the last Gauss tackle, but it's good defending to be in the right place to block it. In fairness.
Yeah.
Come on, West Ham. Come on, you Irons.
Come on, boys. Keep singing.
Creswell. Oh, it doesn't beat the first man. Although
Poor,
Benny's won it.
Poor. You still
Creswell's
got it.
got a second chance. He takes a deflection, goes out for a throw in. If you are watching, we will be going live straight after for the review. And you will get, fingers crossed it works, you will get, what is it? Redirected there? Is that what you call it?
Oh, yeah. Have you done that yet?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, wow.
Go on, Chrissy!
Go on, get it in, son. Get it in, son. Get it in. Nah.
Heroes won the ball. What a good tackle.
Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle from Kieran Elliott.
Kept the ball and the man, and bloody Adam Armstrong try to get it in back in. Well, he's annoying,
Got
isn't
the
he?
man and the ball. And
He's annoying, isn't he? Adam Armstrong, he's annoying.
He's a Moyes player, is what I would say. That's the best compliment I can give him. He's got David Moyes written all over him.
He's annoying.
Two subs coming on for Southampton.
I think the one with the dreadlocks is a step forward. Is a kid they bought, I think.
Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets.
Has he kept that in? I think he has kept that in.
Yes.
Oh, we've won a throw-in from that as well. So Fabianski's played the ball right on to the byline. And we've won the first header.
The other Armstrong's coming.
Yes,
The other Armstrong's coming as well.
Go on, Bowen. That's a foul, sorry. Oh, it's won a corner.
Out for a corner. Ooh, we got a corner.
Meat pie sausage roll. Come on, West Ham. Give us a go.
Ooh.
It's a corner.
We got a corner. Anyone in the crowd we can see? I know. Probably.
I was just trying to see if you could...
I always have a quick look just to see.
Yeah, you always see someone's on
One day we'll see Richard Cox being led away by police.
Bottle
That's it. Because he's been kicking off.
I'm always looking for Seth, but I don't know if he's even gone today.
I don't think Sess has gone today, has he?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know, actually.
I haven't asked him. I know he went to the boxing last night, so maybe he didn't go. But he's normally about the place somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get the person we were looking to get in for the interview. As he's been done for... As he was
yes. Cross in for West Ham. Southampton have cleared. It's gone to West Ham.
Oh,
Barry! A ball's gone for
Hamble!
I haven't.
VAR. It's got to go to VAR.
My screen's not big enough to tell I'm watching on the iPad, and it just looked like he blocked the volley for me.
But it's when it's the reaction at the players. That's the one I always love.
I didn't see him anywhere near where the guy's hands were.
Yeah, let's have a look at the replay.
Oh
no,
it's the second one. It's the second one.
It's a rebound
It's the
though. I
second
don't.
one. It's a rebound.
There's no chance.
It's not this. It's this one now.
No, there's no chance.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Sorry.
I can't give that. Yeah,
come on.
Absolutely no chance.
We can.
No, they won't.
Because he's rebounded. He's blocked it. He's rebounded off
his arms are not an unusual position.
Yeah, and I mean, if that was given against us, I'd be absolutely livid.
Yeah,
but
and it usually is.
Yeah, in fairness, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be like, how can you give that as a
20 minutes to go. Southampton 1, West Ham 1.
Corner.
Suchek! Oh, he's won the head.
Should have gone
Pip
better.
Benny. Oh, the keeper
I
punched
swear.
it though. The keeper got his.
Yeah, he
I was
got it
about to say,
just in
pretty much,
front.
Soucek not win that header,
I thought he did.
Oh, we've
and
got
it went in the
back.
wrong direction.
Paqueta out the right hand side. Bones made the overlapping run. Paqueta, big cross into the box. The keeper flicks.
Oh,
Quick release from the goalkeeper. Something get forward on the counter
He
attack.
just runs at you. He doesn't do anything else. But he's effective at doing it.
it's like someone like Shane Long, and he used to do that.
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
runs
just-
straight.
She used to just run straight.
Which funny enough was Southampton as well, wasn't it? Shane Long.
Yeah, that's what I mean. One out, one in, wasn't he? He's gone to Reading with all the others.
Oh, they've kept it in.
Kept
Clear
it
from
in.
Deckers.
Well, a
He's
decade.
got, like the most lethal formation alongside number 3 Andy Carroll.
Oh, good play.
Yeah.
Go on. Oh, nice.
Keep
Declan
going,
to the
Dex.
middle. Good. Out left.
Well played.
Creswell driving forward. Ben Rama's there. Play it early. Oh, it's so slow to get into him, but it's fine. Benny's on the attack, on the edge of the box, puts it onto his right foot, skips by 1, skips by 2, plays in Deckers from distance.
And
He
again!
shoots, takes a deflection.
Oh.
Ah!
He's got the taste of it now, hasn't he? He's got the taste.
Is that a double
The
deflection?
dreaded taste.
What are they going
Yeah.
far for?
I don't know.
Does he think he deflected off his hand or something?
No, it's off his chest, surely.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, but you can see why VAR would have had a look at it.
Yeah, because he has
Oh,
left.
no, mate.
Do you know what? I
Oh,
don't think.
no.
No, he's
Not
not.
gonna-
He's not. He's not doing it.
I
But
thought
it's,
it was
yeah.
his chest.
Where's those straws
I
we've
can
been
see why.
clutching?
I can see why, like you said.
Yeah,
the
I
way
can
he's
see why.
left and-
Jared with the corner. Oh,
Come
fuck
on, you
off,
irons.
Kletekar. Come on,
Ben
Kletekar
Johnson
own
on the,
goal.
Kevin
Kletekar own
Nolan
goal.
goal.
Come on.
Two passes in a row coming to West Ham and give it a go. Who's the goal now?
Ooh. Come
Nice.
on.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
poor.
rubbish point.
That's
Chance
even
again.
Poor. Oh, what was
Oh,
that touch?
that's even worse. Moyes, look at Moyes. Moyes is absolutely raging.
What his face is like? What the
hell?
What the hell was that? 4 subs.
Changes.
Southampton making 4 changes.
That's all their subs left, isn't it?
Yeah, they're done.
That's all
They've done their
last of their
5.
subs. Yeah.
Adams is off. I don't know. Well, we just 4 subs. Fair play. Love it.
Number 9. I don't
Che
know.
Adams, Armstrong. Is that Armstrong number 9? I don't know.
There's number 9, 4, number 17, wasn't it? It's Adam Armstrong and Che Adams are both off.
Yeah.
It's changed
They're-
both sent forward.
Listen,
Yeah.
if you are watching, there's 15 minutes to go, or just over that. We will be going live on the review after. You've got your opportunity to phone in and talk to us when we're on the review. So there will be a number popping up when you go onto the review, but have a think about it. And you're not, all you have to do is pick up the phone and dial it. Your face won't come on the screen, and you get your quick opinion across if you want to.
Yeah.
So for Adams and Aribo,
I actually thought Aribo's had quite a good game for Southampton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adozi, I saw one of them come on. He's a centre forward, or Elanusi as well. Yeah. Gineppo, Armstrong and Maitland-Niles. The Diallo and Armstrong. They took off both the centre forward.
Matt, did he take off any defenders there?
No.
No, like he was just going for it.
See with the way that the game is just now, I really just don't see the harm in putting Antonio on with Scamacca.
Yeah. They're
'Cause I can see us getting at them.
No, they took off both the centre forwards. Maitland-Niles and Aribo. So they took off the left mid, one of the centre mids, and both the centre forwards. Which will give them nothing else. It'll give them massive fresh legs.
Kira, Creswell in the centre circle. Good ball through to Benny down the left. He's attacking him. Wins a West Ham a corner. Pass, sausage roll. Come on, West Ham. Give us a go.
Oh, corner.
Come on, West Ham.
Come on, you bloody
Oh, you
hammers.
irons.
Come on, you bloody irons. Super irons. Super irons. Still.
Taking it short. Benny. The edge of the box. Plays in. Creswell's got plenty of space. Crosses in. Good ball.
Oh!
Cleared from Kletekar. Smash the ball forward, but no one's
Yeah,
there.
it's a
'Cause
hoof.
they've got 11 men behind the ball.
Hoofed it away. Still Chelsea 2-0 up away to Villa. Arsenal leads at half time because obviously they had the delayed start. 1-0 to the Arse. Man U still 0-0. And there's a small matter of Liverpool versus Man City later on today.
Deckers. He goes early, Benny, but he wins it back. Oh,
That's unlucky.
Dex has won it back though. He switches play completely.
Great
With
pass.
plenty of space for Safal. Nice touch.
Heavy. Keep that going. I thought it was a little bit too heavy, that touch.
He's going to win a corner from that, is he? Oh, he's
Aye.
claiming a foul. Bowen's
He's
dropped
got it.
back and supported him. Safal's won it back again. Then they've won it back again.
Oh, another foul. Thank you, ref.
He's got
Thank
it.
Give him
you.
the foul this time.
What's he saying? He yacked him down twice. Parade.
He's actually remembered that there's 2 teams on the pitch and not just one.
Yeah.
No, it's one of the linesman.
Sean says, I can't watch the game. Do we think we're going to win at least? Well, I think we've got a bloody good chance. Bloody good chance, Sean.
It's a lot
about-
more open than I thought it was going to be.
It's just about converting now.
Yeah.
It has kind of been a
We've
game
had
of two
enough
halves,
chances.
hasn't it?
It always is.
We had enough
Ross.
chances in the first half, to be fair.
Yeah, we had a lot more chances in the first half, though. But we didn't.
It's always
we didn't
been.
hold
Target.
possession with free kick out
Come on,
right hand
Bowen.
side.
Where's he going to be Soof out? No, Bowen.
Bowen.
It's done well there.
Won the ball.
Keita's done there to win it. But a big ball forward from the Southampton
Sorry,
defender. Creswell. Fabianski.
Easy. I love when Deck wants the ball, like literally, out the back.
There's no
It's great.
options. What's he supposed to go with it?
But he wants it. Oof.
Yes.
Touch.
Skamaka does really well. Declan
Well
Rice
played.
drives forward, left foot ball to Ben Rama down the left hand side. He's on the attack. Skamaka's ready to run into the box. He plays the ball back to Declan Rice. Paqueta in the middle of the park. First touch to Kira. Ben Johnson out on the right hand side.
It's too
Bowen.
slow.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Is it's too.
It takes 3 or 4 passes to get the ball to one side to the other.
Yeah,
That
because
doesn't-
it's
that's
not
not even-
snappy.
Yeah.
They're constantly getting closed down.
Suchek's found the space, got the ball. He's won it. Bowen plays in Safal, driving down the right hand side. He finds.
So-
It's too heavy.
Soof out. That's poor.
Cannot be
Poor.
asked him right now.
Poor.
Okay.
I know we've got plenty. I know, but
For all
Yeah,
the good
sorry.
work he has done in the European games, he is having an absolute stinker.
Nice. Cut it inside. Nice idea.
And Rama down the left hand side. Puts onto his right foot. He's going to play in Crazy. Back to Paqueta.
Oh, unlucky.
They tried it. They tried something there.
Little dink in the middle. I like the way when they try different stuff. Like Cress went inside rather than going outside to Benny. Went inside to Paqueta, and Paqueta tried the inside little ball. Didn't pay off, but they're still trying stuff. Yummy Ryans. Soup Ryans. We do. We love you, West Ham. We do. Southampton got the ball in the middle of the park. Dex did, and Ben Johnson. Well, I'm Ben. That's it. Cuts out for a Southampton corner just inside their half on the right hand side. Just over 10 minutes to go.
Quite surprised we haven't made any more subs. Like, I don't understand. Like, I know Moyes is thinking we're actually doing quite well in attack, but you need fresh legs.
Yeah.
Like, see the fact they just made a quadruple sub.
Quadruple sub.
Yeah, they've got fresh legs in the midfield and both centre forwards are fresh
Yeah.
against tired legs.
Yeah.
And like you saw, in fairness, Benrahma has an impact when he come off the bench. So
Yep.
why not roll the dice again with someone else?
Do it again. Yeah.
You've
Try
got
again.
Fornals. Even if nothing else, you've got Fornals and you've got Antonio.
You've got 4 hours energy, though, haven't you? That's what you bring.
Oh,
You take
Johnson
off.
for
Come on. Oh, Sean, come off. No?
Different one.
I know. Just got Russ. Different one. He said.
Different one.
Russ is answering you. You heard in the back.
Yeah. It's a Scottish one now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Come on, West Ham. Skip ahead.
Had Fabianski reaching for it.
Oh dear.
They're older 10th in the
Right, what's
centre.
happened there? Paqueta, yeah, he's still a bit jaded, isn't he?
Maybe get him up there and get Antonio on.
Kira's picking up the ball from outside from Fabianski from the goal kick. They've pushed Southampton right up there, haven't they, now? Well done, well done.
That is. Oh,
Fabianski with a poor
oh no, I think
clearance.
is he giving West Ham a foul?
No, I did, yeah. I think.
I see Antonio out on the touchline again, but it didn't look like he's walking
Well,
up,
he's
like
not. He's
walking
probably
down
just
again.
picking his teeth again.
It didn't look like he was just walking down the touchline. It didn't look like much of a. And it's
Yeah.
just another aimless long ball out for a goal kick. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, what a goal.
It was a very good goal. It was a very good goal.
Rice's last goal was in the Europa League quarter-final, of course, against Lyon.
Go on, Skamaka's through. Oh, save by the keeper. So Benny, little touch inside it was over to Paqueta, dink over the top. Paqueta totally missed it, and Skamaka on the volley, saved again, or the half volley, sorry, saved again. But their
Shot his
keeper,
left
he's
foot.
done 2 or 3 really good shots. Come you Irons, let's keep going. Corner to West Ham. Cressing, poor.
tell you what,
He's got to do better than
Again.
that.
It's again, this is the first man.
I'll tell you what, our
Get past
corners
him.
today have been absolutely awful.
They have been
They've
crap.
been really poor.
Like,
Well played, Declan
I
Rice.
think the only one that had any sort of decency on it was when we played the one, like more the back post, you know, when Skamaka had the blocked shot.
Yeah.
Every other corner's been like middle near post. And, oh,
Barry, yes! Oh, he said he's hurt his leg. He always does that when he does a foul throw, a shit pass, he then gets injured.
Who's coming on?
No, he's
don't know if anyone's coming on yet. I see Bowen on the floor.
rubbing the back with his leg.
Where'd you get that from? Just make it up. Dad's like that to me. Lanzini and Antonio coming on. And I said, are they? I don't know. Oh, wait, what?
Tony Cotty and Pyatt coming on. Don't know.
He's got
Might
Moyes
do.
on the phone. He's got older Nolan.
He's got Moyes on speed dial.
He's got Kev on the blower.
Right in his heel.
Yeah, but he doesn't go down. Yeah, but he doesn't go down until he fucks the pass up. Then he goes down. He's all right now.
Oh, come on, West Ham.
Antonio
Antonio
is.
is-
Antonio doesn't like a
Come
player.
on.
Antonio doesn't look like a player who's ready to come on. He's lying back of his chair like it's a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, but
You
he's
know what
getting
I mean?
instructions from Nolan, so
He's got his yeah, exactly.
They're overlapping.
But they're not using
Devon's
the
just
overlap.
coming on.
Shots.
Shots.
Save from
Oh, save.
Fabianski.
First man, he's offside though, ref.
Yeah,
Gotta be
He's
offside.
got to be offside. Yeah.
Good save from Fab. Right, come on, Antonio. Just bring him on.
yeah, 2 players offside every round.
It's a good shot from that lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the first shot was.
Let's take Soufal off. Put Mikel Antonio right wing back.
Benny, go on, son. Just get by him. Go on. Plays in Creswell. Declan Rice. Keta drops in deep to collect it, but he doesn't give it. Suchek, Declan Rice, out wide left to Krezi. Benny's in a bit of space, puts onto his right foot. Nice ball through to Krezi. Oh, nipped
corner.
away from Southampton.
We've got a corner.
Good ball, though, from Benny.
Real Madrid won up.
It was a clever
It's
first ball.
Barcelona, El Clasico. Ooh.
So, come on, what's that? Give it a it's a corner. Remember, everyone, we are going live straight after the game, so you come on and have your chance to give your views.
Ball short. Oh, Benny's got it.
Short one, Benny. Got to do something with this, West Ham. Put it in. Skips by. You knew he was going to shoot.
Yeah.
It's cleared, though.
Oh, nice.
Kamaka's gone early.
That's unlucky. Clever.
Less than 3.5 minutes for injury time left.
We've only made one sub. Like, is that Paqueta finally coming off for Antonio with like 3 minutes to go? You know, with like 15 minutes left, they've made.
Lanzini.
You said Lanzini! How the fuck did you know that?
Ask your dad what are the lottery numbers next week.
How did you know that?
Oh, he's taking Skamaka off as well.
Skamaka off. Man, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have done that. But hey ho. I would have done that, but hey ho. I hope I'm proven wrong.
Skamaka and
Did they say that?
Paqueta off for Lanzini and Antonio.
He's going to be dining on that all night now.
Yeah.
Jimmy's.
It just looks like his collarbone.
Yeah.
Come on, West Ham. Ben Johnson with the header. Declan Rice. Ben Johnson, big clearance up top. Hoof ball!
It's just.
Have we gone two up front now? But the wrong
He's
two.
Lanzini on and going to 4-4-2.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Okay. At least it went out of. At least it went off the touch line.
Southampton with the throw in. They played the ball. He's got a bit of space there now, overlapping on the left. So Fowles there with him. The edge of the box. Back over to the left hand side for Southampton. West Ham have got the bodies there. Dozy now on the left hand side. He's driving out of the defence. Skips over the ball. Oh, Suchek has done enough. Shut up, Southampton. He's calling for a handball.
Shut up, Southampton. So if it stays like this, we got to 11th. Dizzy heights.
What were they?
He did it his
Oh,
arm.
no.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know.
he's
It
literally
kind of-
laying on the floor. Like he made one tackle and was laying on the floor.
Come on, West Ham. Get away. We're letting them get into the game a little bit. I mean, I know
Yeah,
they've not got
we
options
just-
up top, but
They made the subs to give themselves more energy in the midfield. And all of a sudden it was like, well, we ain't going to win the midfield anymore because they've got all the energy. So we just started playing it long. Which just
He's
matches
going
it
to
for
hoof
them.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
come on, West Ham.
And then Moyes, as always,
Why is it-
proactive Moyes.
Oh,
Thought he'd wait till the
Antonio, when he-
87th minute to make two subs.
just
Yeah,
run
but-
at him, Antonio. For God's sake. You've been
Do
on
an
for
Armstrong. Do an Armstrong. Just run straight out.
Throw in. Antonio.
Antonio, that-
Oh, you're useless.
Oh,
that is-
Suchek. Oh, no. Southampton now on the break. We've got bodies there. Oh, we've won
Lanzini,
it back.
go on.
Lanzini. Go on, Lanzini.
Do
Go on,
something.
Manu. He's
Oh,
left the
gonna
ball
get-
out there
he's
for
gonna
Jared
get
Bowen.
smacked in by it.
He's had to run away from him.
Yeah, he's too ski a monster.
Change the angle
Switches
across.
play completely.
That's it.
Creswell.
Different angle. Back
Good
stick.
ball, back pass.
Oh,
the
well
keeper's had to save
played.
that.
Well done, keeper.
Is that the Republic of Ireland keeper? Who? Oh, no.
No idea.
Banzu.
He's bloody good.
Good. It was a good.
Yeah.
That was a fingertip away from Sufel getting that.
Corner West
Into
Ham.
3 minutes of added time.
Yep.
West Ham with the corner.
Don't worry, it's not going past the first man. It's all right.
Probably not. But the way,
Don't worry about that.
I mean, we've only got 4 players in the box, so we've already pulled less players out.
No, we've just all.
And yet again, like you said, the first man, and we all went to the near post, and no one. What is the point, right? Playing this near post ball when you don't have anyone at the back post for the flick on, like because if you, I know we go to win the header at the near post to score, but if you get a glance on it and you're not flicking it onto the far post, and your ball is the near post, surely you'd have one guy you just stay at the far post.
You would assume so, wouldn't you?
Just any sort of flick on, any sort of like glance header or flick on, you've got a chance. Whereas we just fully commit to the near post.
Okay, here we go. Oh, handball! No, out for a throw-in.
We've literally got a minute and a half to go. It's deep in Southampton's half. West Ham on the ball.
2 foul. Throws it backwards. Johnson. They've already closed out the space.
Give it to
Didn't work
Declan.
very well at all. Gone backwards to Creswell, but West Ham have got nowhere here to do anything apart from pump the ball, like literally pump it.
Yeah.
Now Lanzini.
Southampton have got it. They're hanging on for the point.
Yeah, they're quite happy now. They've loaded everyone inside their own box.
Dex, Creswell.
Here with a good ball at Benny.
That's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Go on, Benny.
Patient.
Yeah.
Not really getting
Lanzini.
anywhere.
Safal chips the ball over to Lanzini. He's got it. Finds Safal. As Lanzini's won it back.
Break it down.
Oh, we've got a bit of space through the middle now. Go on, Dex. There's Creswell. Out on the left. Puts it onto his left. He finds Benrahma out on the left. Gonna have to skip by the player, son. That's all you've got to do. You've got to skip by him and put it in. Hurry up. He's done it. Skip him. Oh, put it onto his right foot. Get it in the fucking box. Shoot! Someone do something, Lanzini!
Nah.
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Finish
That's
it all
your
square.
lots. That's your lots. Frustrating day at the office. Frustrating
I'll go
day
across.
at the office.
See
Go on,
across
mate. You
it.
go across. Yeah. No worries, mate. So it finishes Southampton 1, West Ham 1. Puts us up to 11th at the moment, with Liverpool not playing till later on. And I think Palace have got one game more, less than all of us. But, you know, still, I know should have won that game. Innit?
Yes, I mean yes and no. Like, I think they were the better team in the first half.
Yeah.
We were the better team in the
with
second half.
also with our sort of defensive crises, so to speak, you know, and
Technically, no centre backs fit.
no centre backs fit. You're totally right. You know, a point away is something to take, as Howard says. You know, obviously we had Thursday as well, and a few of those players played on Thursday as well, so not bad. Gives us, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Obviously played Liverpool away on Wednesday. Liverpool playing in about an hour, about half an hour's time as well. Hopefully by then, any sniffles or whatnot have been eradicated. Be interested to see how Paqueta is. Obviously, he was like he was feeling his collarbone at the end, and he went off. But yeah, it's what it was, wasn't it? It's what it was. A point. We didn't lose. We hopefully keep this momentum going. A win would have been lovely, but a point. I'm not going to sniff
Like I said,
it.
it's still 4 wins and a draw in the last 5. Isn't anything to be. Well, in all competitions, 4 wins and a draw in the last 5.
Yeah.
We keep this positive form from the international break. Like you said, on another day, we just scored 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, you'll think the first half, you know, another day, 2 of those are going in. You know, Schumacher and Paqueta both hit the cross with the work, really. Or yeah, Paqueta, but yeah, in terms of Schumacher's goal, Lucy must be a Saints fan. Hopefully, we will. Pete, yeah, 11 points from 10 games is poor, but I think, you know, our first 6 games were, you know, we didn't think we was going to get any points out of those first 6 games really, and you know, since since October. I mean, our form has got a lot better. That's for sure. Not quite where we want it to be, obviously, but it's we're getting there slowly but surely. As they're now up to 11th. We've had two wins, a draw in the last 3 games in the Premier League. Obviously, when you take into Europa Conference as well, I mean, it's just undefeated in like 7 games, something like that, with the Europa League games, Conference League games included. So, look, it is what it is. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, and it should have been a different result. We should have won that game, and no doubt everyone's going to be talking about that Southampton goal. In that it hit the referee and well, Declan's goal hit the referee as well, but he played on. He said that.
To be fair, he should get applauded for actually letting the game flow.
Yeah,
they've been told this year to encourage letting the game flow. I know you're supposed to say when the ball hits the ref, you're supposed to stop it, but the ball didn't stop dead. It did carry on going. It did reach the West Ham man. You can see he openly moved his arms and said, "No, play the advantage."
You're totally right.
It wasn't like as well that it was a through ball deflected off him and changed the direction of the ball. We still then had to go wide, come back in, play a 1-2, and then score. It didn't directly lead up to the goal. It was like way back in the play.
Exactly.
And, considering his body block on Bowen in the first half for their goal.
Yeah. Right, we're going to stop here and we're going to go over to the highlight show. You watching, do not do anything. It should take you straight across. If it does take you straight across, just say it worked in the chat so we know it works. So me and Matt are going to go now and we're going to go and we'll see you. So don't touch your screens. It's going to take you straight across now. See you in a minute. Bye-bye.